You know what's crazy? Like, even before you had messaged me on Facebook or whatever, like, I had been thinking about you and thinking about the sex that we had. And I remember how you looked at me when we were in missionary. And, excuse me, when you were like, when you were like growling in my ear or something. You, you are dangerous.
I wanted to call you really quick just to see if I could hear your voice before you went to sleep. But no, it's okay. Sweet dreams. I hope you have a good night. And I really, really hope I say this like so genuinely. I really hope at some point I can actually fall asleep with you soon. I mean that because like something like that means a lot to me and I want to do that with you. So, have a good night, sleep good, and I will talk to you in the morning. Is that you? Bottom line, I think, is that I just really want to build something with you. And it scares me how badly I want to do that so soon and like so deeply because I think about you all the time. I always want you around. I always want to be touching you. So, yeah, I just don't. I'm scared of that in the best way and in the worst way. Also, I want to say again that, and I wrote this in a text for you a while ago, that I'm willing to wait. You know, I just want to put that out there again. I'm willing to wait, because it's definitely worth that to me. So, I guess I hope you are too. And if not, you know, let me know, but I'm definitely willing to wait. And I say that because it's crazy. Like, I want you all the time. Like, I can't make that up all the time. Whether it's physically, mentally, any other way, like, I'm always thinking about you. So, I know I keep reiterating maybe the same thing again, but I just want to make it clear. Something with you. So, I'm here trying. I really am. Trying to make
Wow, you are very motivational and very inspirational. Thank you so much for your kind words. You sound very good saying them, but the words in themselves, I needed to hear that, so thank you. It's been a couple of rough days for me. I'm just feeling a little bit overwhelmed with a lot of the work that I have to do, a lot of schoolwork that I have to do, a lot of major projects coming up, so I needed to hear exactly what you said. I'm gonna have a good day today. And I would love to share my day with you later on as well. I hope you have an amazing day, a day as amazing as you.
Okay, well, you were the first person I was actually surprised about with the conversation. Usually it's like, hey sexy, hey gorgeous, what you doing, and things like that, and I just don't reply. And that's okay for me not to reply because I don't want to. And two, I sound like such a bitch. Two, what else did you say? Let me think. Oh yeah, thanks. No more, now I don't have to do 2 pictures, only just 1 little video, so that's good. And then, yeah. Oh, and then your text said you're good at massages, yeah. That, I mean, I got a little place I go to for now, so that's good. So, I'm good on that part for now.
Yo, young blood. gotta beg, chase, or fold. You just need the truth. We ain't here to teach tricks, we here to teach game. Confidence, identity, masculinity. It's time to wake up. So just lay back, soak up the game. Time for Fit Strong, never moving the same. Speak with your chest, no fear in your frame. You a king in the mirror, now remember the name. Soak up the game, 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 game. Soak up the game. From the D to the 5-0, let it elevate you. Soak up the game, game, game. Soak up the game. From the D to 1950, let it elevate your life. Soak up the game, game, game. Soak up the game. From the D to 1950, let it elevate your life. You ain't gotta beg, chase, or fold. Soak up the game, 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 game. Soak up the game. From the D to the 5-0, let it elevate you. Stand soak up the game, game, game.
That's my shit, man.
Love it.
Hey, hey.
I love that, dog. I love it.
So the game.
Yes.
Game,
Game.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the peoples, man. Shout out to the people, man. We out here today, man. You know what I mean?
Out there. All our silverbacks, all our one-of-ones. Shout out to all you dogs out there, man. Shout out to y'all. We appreciate each and every one of you. But no, man, we didn't get a chance to even say hello to everybody. We got a call. Let's bring the call in real quick. Man, this must be important. 850. What's your name, sir? And what's your question? What's up, brother?
Yes, this is Sylvester calling from Los Angeles.
Okay, Sylvester, can you get off your speaker, please? You sound muffled, brother. Just get off the speaker, please.
Okay.
Okay, there you go. What's going on? What's going on, Sylvester?
Yeah, my question is, I heard someone say, I should never let the actions of women detect how I feel about myself and the world. Like, what does the person mean by when they keep saying that?
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. We can't read your mind. Who you talking about, brother?
Well, it was a friend of mine. He keeps saying it, and
okay,
I don't know what he means. But.
Okay, so what are you talking about? What is he saying to you? He's saying what again?
Well, excuse me. What he was saying was how, like, I should not let the actions of other people, especially women, dictate how I feel about myself and the world.
That is the truth.
That's the truth.
What is your question?
Yeah, but what's your question, brother?
I guess my question is, what do I do if I make a mistake and I'm clumsy and some random woman starts talking about me, calling me stupid?
Okay, what are you talking about? What are you doing that's clumsy, brother?
Well, I was like, I dropped something. It was totally innocent, but I dropped something and everybody looked at me.
Okay. So all right. How old are you, buddy?
I'm 47.
Okay. Do you have a handicap?
He said 47?
Right. Yeah. Do you have a handicap or mental disability, sir?
Not that I know of.
Okay. So why do you care?
Yeah. You shouldn't care. And I was always told this term, man. I'm too cool to be embarrassed. You ever heard that before?
Yeah. So yeah.
I've heard.
So
I'm too cool to be embarrassed. That means there's nothing I can do to make myself laugh at myself because I'm just that cool. You understand? Nothing I can do.
Now I get it. I need to laugh at myself instead of taking myself seriously.
Hey, this is what it is. You laughing at yourself matters because that's funny. You shouldn't care about them laughing. I laugh at myself all the time.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm a funny MF. I'm funny as AF. I am funny. So I laugh. Hey man, I tripped the other day, man. I was walking to the whip. And I decided to just get over there quick and cut this corner a little too quick. Tumbled. But I rolled, got up, started laughing, dust myself off, and got in the whip. And you know what? I drove off just as sexy as I always been.
Now, Caller, the difference is why he felt that way and you don't, because you don't have any game and you're not a part of the game. So it's going to sound good on paper, but because you don't believe in yourself, you're always going to look at what people look at you to determine your self-worth, if that makes any sense, man.
It's starting to make sense. I
Okay.
get it.
All right. Well, if you want to learn a game, find one of us and holler us on the back, and we'll move from there. Okay. Do you have any other questions?
That's about it. But sure thing, I will look, for you guys to
Okay.
help me out.
All right. Well, thank you, sir. You have a good night. Thank you very much, brother. All right, guys. Lines are open, man. We got y'all guys that want to holler at us. Let us know, man. We're here to chop it up with you guys out here. The number is 833-859-8744. Today, we're talking about men who refuse to follow her program. Make women obsessed. Stop being a puppet, Fifth. Let's what's your thought on that before we get into this, man?
So first of all, a woman doesn't have a program because she can't lead.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So a lot of you men follow their program, and this is how you do it. Oh, whatever you want. Oh, yeah, whatever you like. Oh, yeah, yeah, I don't know what I want for that. Go, what do you want for that? Oh, okay, let's do that. Oh, okay. Is that where we going? No problem. Oh, you want to drive? No problem. Oh, yeah, I know you. You know what? I know you want to go out with your friends every day this week. There's no problem. Go ahead and go. See, I'm telling you right now of a man who don't have its own program. See, when you make the woman your purpose, she will be very unattracted to you because a woman can never be your purpose. You need to have your own purpose, and she needs to want to join your purpose. So your journey to your purpose, she has to want to join on that. See, and when you have a woman that's using you like a puppet, what she's saying is you're not the guy. You're not a man to her. She has no respect for you. She does not care about the outcome of the relationship because ultimately she's crashing and burning and you're allowing it to happen. So, again, this is why as a man you need to lead. I'm old school in that way. This is how I was raised. Lead the woman, have her follow.
All right, well, let's grab this call real quick. Area code 313, what's your name, sir? 313, what's your name, sir? And what's your question? How can we help you?
Hey, what up, though, man? It's JT, man. How you doing? I got a question. I want to know, how do I create sexual tension in myself?
Okay, JT. Okay, in order to create sexual tension, which is trigonometry or calculus, you have to believe in yourself and create it. But you don't believe in yourself. Okay. And okay, let me ask you a question. Why do you want to create sexual chemistry? And we'll show you if you really want to do it. What is your why? Why do you want to do that? For what? It's not an answer.
My bad. I want to do it because.
Okay, so you see, okay. No, it's all good. These are all teachable moments. But you see, you guys actually want to create it because you're trying to get pussy. And the problem is you're trying to come up with an idea or an excuse versus just say, I'm just trying to get some pussy. Now, your sexual tension that we talk about, myself, 1950, Zag talks about, Lucario, Miles, Dre, Boss Mac, Bud. We talk about the worth of our dick. Like, we talk about the value we have where the tension is so great, they want to talk to us. They want to see us. They want to get at us. We're not using it to manipulate and try to fuck them. And that's where your problem's coming up. But Fifth, you got it, my brother.
Yeah, so what does sexual tension look like for you? Do you even know what that is? What is that for you?
Sexual tension is, a situation where sex could or could not happen.
You said what?
It's like tension in the air. I said sexual tension is like where, says sex could or could not happen. It's like it's like the tension in the air.
Okay. So it's not that, but where did you get that from?
Yeah, where'd you get that from, man?
I got it from listening from your.
We didn't. No, wait. We never talked about begging for pussy or creating a moment to have sex because we don't beg for sex. So who told you that? We never talk like that. What are you talking about?
And it's okay to be wrong.
Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it, dog. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, there is no wrong.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
all
saying
good.
maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm wrong, you know, because y'all speaking Spanish and I'm still speaking English. So, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still looking at letters, starting up and stuff. That's
It's
probably
it,
on my
yeah.
fault.
No,
you know?
that was the smartest thing you said.
Yeah, for real,
That's
dog.
the best thing you said so far in this show, man. That's 1,000, dog. Yeah, that was good, young man. That was awesome. Yeah. See, the thing is, we're trying to show you real quick is that even with this show, the obsession from a woman comes from, okay, I'll use 1950 as an example. So a woman is going to have an idea of what she's going to force all the average guys to do. Does that make any sense, sir, so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then she runs into 1950, okay? And guess what?
Mhm.
She doesn't like his attitude. She think, who the hell do you think you are? God's gift to the world. What do you think you are? And all this other stuff. But then she gonna say, wait a second, but the way he's talking to me, okay, watch this. The way he's talking to me, wait, it's hitting me somewhere. See what I'm saying? It's okay. Remember, the sexual tension hits the emotion. It doesn't hit her surface. See, y'all guys try to hit the surface with, you know, money, clothes, status, and all that stuff. But when 50 talks, it comes from within. Okay, think about this. You ever see a bulldozer swing and knock a building down?
Yeah.
Well, that's the power of 1950, how we talk to women, okay? What you guys do is you grab a piece of paper or some fucking grass off the ground and throw it at the building trying to expect to knock it down. So it's all the sexual tension doesn't come from the woman. It comes from the inside of how you feel about yourself, knowing that I'm going to cut through the layers. Remember, 50 and we cut through the surface. We cut through the subconscious and we hit the emotion where she feels us. That's where the sexual tension comes from. Fifth, you got it, brother.
Yeah, it's all designed by me, right? The sexual tension is before I even meet this woman. She knows who I am because I know who I am so much that I'm giving off a smell of sexy to her. Like, oh man, this guy is
Okay.
This guy walks in the room and he's taking over with his personality, with his presence, who he is. To be strong, to be the best guy you can be, that is what creates the sexual tension for that woman. See, if you got to convince her, she's not sexually attractive to you.
Yes.
You should never have to convince a woman to have sex. You should never, ever, ever have to be in that position. So I'm going to tell you, man, fall in love with yourself so much that you're blind to even these questions, because it won't matter. They won't matter. Right. But what I would tell you is that you will find more success on what you're asking when you really tighten up on who you are as a man. Right now, this question even is kind of thirsty. And the reason why I'm saying it is because when you're asking specifically this, you should have said a question like, hey, I want to be able to create sexual tension. I know there's levels to it, and I'm sure there's things I need to change on the side of my manhood. What can I do? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So young man. So here's the thing: a lot of guys out here fall into a trap that society has already set, and okay. This is how deep it is. It's set from marketers and advertisers. It's set by women. It's set by most YouTubers. Okay. So what happens is, and the reason why you guys fall into this trap is not because you're weak. It's not because you're stupid. It's not because you're a bad person. You walk into this thing because society has lied to you about what women really actually need in a man. They teach you what they want in a man. So what you have done is you've been taught to compromise, be accommodating, and say yes to everything she wants. You know what I mean? To bend over backwards and be this like gentleman or this like nice guy because you think that that's what women want and that's what's going to open their legs. Remember, I told you guys the other day that a woman's never going to give you the combination code to her pussy, not on the front end. So all those dating apps and all that stuff that they say and everything they say on the dates and everything they say that they want, All that shit is fake, fraud. Don't ever listen to that bullshit, dog. Because like I say, Fifth was saying that when you're the guy, you cut through it, because when you listen to the woman, and I guess, and this is going to tie in this young man's question, and I thought you, Fifth, because he's asked this question. James, we're going to knock two birds with one stone. He's asked about the program. So, see, the program, before I throw it to a dog, Fifth, and where y'all go wrong is you go into her reality trying to play by her rules of kissing her ass. But when you had a game down, which means Fifth would break down the program, but when you had the game down, you stay where you're at, and she has to come over to your reality, which is something she's never done before. Fifth, what say you, brother?
So the program is your journey, right? But it's also step by steps on how to get on this journey and get to that purpose of yours, right? But it's also instructions. I remember there was this old guy, really, really old. He was so old that, he lost his hair. He spoke in a way, a lot of people used to hate him. They love him now. But he said something like this one day. He said, you got to remember, there's a single you, there's the move-in relationship you, there's a married you, there's a married with kids you, there's different phases of who you are, and you have to be prepared for that. And there was a guy by the name of Steve Dean Williams that said that years ago, and I remember him saying it, and that explains it so much, that there are so many levels to you, and you have to know about them before you go to that next level. Because I was always taught, I remember my father, he always told me, he said, your direction should already be decided before you're 25.
Damn.
Your direction should already be decided. And if you haven't done that, you're behind the mark. He said, you're really behind at 21. You really are. But he said, if you get to 25, it's the state of panic. You have a life to live. And without a direction or purpose, you will be led by somebody else.
Yes. So
you need to get your life together, get your program together, build your program, get you a coach, help you build your program, man. And also, when you build your program, make sure you build it understanding that the direction you're going, there's going to be people on each side of that trail that's going to try to prevent you, that's going to try to stop you, that's going to tell you you can't make it. But this is when your masculine presence come in. This is when you just fight through all of that, and you go through and you get what is given to you by the man above. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I do. I am drowning a little bit, but I mean, I'm recording this, so I'm gonna go back and do it. But I get like 85% what you're saying, though.
All right, well, you're good. We'll soak it up, man, and we'll throw you back in. And if you have any other questions, because we gotta go move on. You have any other questions, buddy?
Well, I do, but I'm in on the back end. I don't want to take too much of y'all time.
Well, no. Listen. Y'all, we do this for you guys. So if you have another question, then feel free to go ahead and ask, man. That's what I'm saying. We have a show to do, but when y'all guys call in, you show us that you really want to learn something. So we kind of put you first. So what's your last question? What you got, man?
I already know. So I got to find a couple. But then y'all said sometimes I be doing trigonometry, so let me try to see where I get the basic ones.
All right.
See, okay. Like, so how do I be in? Okay. So how do I become interested in it? How do I guess, embody that? I guess.
Well, okay. Well,
shit.
let me ask you a question. How are you building it?
You said how I'm building it. So I'm doing something.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Okay, you're not doing anything. Okay, if I ask 50 that question, we probably the show would probably be over because he'd be talking for fucking like 2, 3, 4 hours telling me how he built it, because he's building and he's constantly building. So when you're asked that question and you don't have an answer, you're not building anything. You should already have the blueprint already together. You should have already cleared out the forest in your mind, laid everything out, take that shovel and dig it into that sand and begin to create this world of interest or interesting. And if you don't know how you're doing it, then you're not doing it at all. And that's why y'all guys that's why you try to tell you the game is not a hat and it's not a shirt. You can't just take it off and put it on. You know, we Fifth and I and the fellas, we embody this.
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yes.
It's a pure lifestyle, caller. I do think you need to get some coaching. You definitely need to get you some coaching.
I do.
Yeah.
Get coaching about Steve. I do.
All right, so get that and holler on the back end and we'll chop it up. Okay, brother?
Yeah, I already okay. Yeah, I was a dude that had like we were going back and forth with emails and
it's cool. Yeah, just holler back. We got to move on, okay? But thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Okay.
So,
all right, respect you,
y'all, man. All right.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you. All right, guys, lines are open, guys. We got you. Oh, wait, lines are blowing up already. Damn. 571, sir. What's your name and what's your question? How can we help you, sir?
My name is Cameron. What's going on, Secret 50? How y'all doing?
What's going on?
What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? What's up?
My question is, when you say you tapping into the woman's emotions, what specific emotion are you tapping into?
Okay. Well, it's okay. Think of all right. Turn on the background.
I'll turn it off.
No, yeah. Okay. And let me know. I explain. Okay. So I've always I started to ask this question. Okay, you ready? You there, big guy, Cameron?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
All right. Okay. I've been asked this the last few days. I'm gonna ask again. So you do know women masturbate, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think she masturbates to a guy rowing her on a boat?
No.
You think she masturbates to a motherfucker pushing her on a swing?
No.
You think she masturbates to a guy laying on her lap, pulling daisies, saying she loves me, she loves me not? Huh?
No.
No. Wait, what we're talking about is there is something primal in that woman that she doesn't want you to know about, that only her fingers, her dildo, and this motherfucker below me, 1950, knows about. That there is something nasty in her that she wants to feel. Man, okay, watch this. When you, and I'll throw the 50. When you're looking for something, let's say a car or clothes or shoes, because I'm looking for my flat screen TV for Father's Day right now. But anyway, but anyway, I saw a 98 inch, dog. I saw a 98.
This is the sale weekend, huh?
Yeah. But anyway, but what I'm saying is that you always want to find the best out there. Do you see what I'm saying, caller? And the best out there isn't when you see. Okay, are you a TV guy? What's your thing? TVs, video games, clothes.
Video games.
Okay, you're PlayStation or Xbox?
Xbox.
Okay, so think about now. You Grand Theft Auto, right?
Yeah, I play Grand Theft Auto.
GTA, baby.
Think about which you felt like when you saw the trailer of Grand Theft Auto. You see what I'm saying? Think about how you see. Yeah, right. You see how that moved you? I mean, it was
right into your emotion.
It hit you. It hit you. Now, hey, not only did it hit you, it depressed you because they's like, fuck you, we're going to wait a year. You're like, oh, it's fucked up. But,
and the reason why I got him, though, Steve, let's just be real. The caller, the reason why it got you, it tapped into things you was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this is going to be a real game. I can't wait to get a hold of this.
Yes.
I can't wait to see it. This is exactly how women do.
Yes.
This is exactly like, oh yeah, I can't wait to see this guy. Oh yeah, this guy.
Yes.
Come on, man. You got to know how life is going to treat you when you treat yourself well. How's life going to treat you when you treat yourself well, man?
Life is going to go well if I treat myself well.
Exactly, man.
There you go. Yeah. So
go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm saying, so the woman. Remember, where people go wrong is that they're so busy trying to impress from the outside, they're missing the gold and the silver. They're not digging deep enough because they look at the surface. You can't dig when you're looking at the surface. When you're looking at her body, you automatically gonna lose. But when we don't look at her body, we look at what she's gonna be when she's lucky enough to be with us. And what we do, like the Grand Theft Auto, we present ourselves the way Grand Theft Auto did, not like in a trailer. Might as well say a trailer of what her life could be like when she's with us. but we're tapping into that same thing that made you go, oh shit, oh my God, it's GTA, it's GT. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see that feeling right there? That's the
I see
only
what you're
thing that
talking about.
men can do. And that's the only way. So anything you do outside of that, dinners, kissing her ass, it's never going to set the way it will when you have that mouthpiece and believe in yourself and you can just cut right through that stuff. What say you, brother?
Yeah, so there's a couple things in what you're saying right now, Steve. So I no, actually, you know what? Let me ask you this, caller. What did you hear that he just said?
I heard that you got to cut right through them. You can't be on the surface.
Okay. So how do you think you get, well, let me answer it for you because you're asking the question. So exactly. I'm a person who like to really talk to a woman. And I'm asking, and when I'm talking to her,
love that.
Like I'm really not talking, I'm talking to her soul. See, a woman is going to pretend in the beginning. She's going to give you a little pretend because she doesn't really trust you enough to really be herself. So because like he said, there's a part of her that's going to be it's going to be a little wild, right? So what you got to do is you got to be able to talk to her soul by understanding her and how she moves, what makes her react. And this is where the game comes in. Because I would know within a couple seconds on who exactly I'm talking to, because I've met a woman like that before. So what I'm trying to tell you is that in order for you to get what you want, you need to get you some game, but you have to get some game to understand women. You have to understand how they move, how they talk, how they walk, how they act. All of these things you're going to need to understand in order for you to get what you want out of that woman, right? And in order to tap into that, you're going to have to, it's like a Rubik's Cube. And I'm pretty sure that you're not really good with a Rubik's Cube.
He doesn't.
So what I'm saying to you is, it's not like that when you got game. The colors always match. So you need to know that once you get to that level, that you will be able to do these things. And I'm only telling you this because most of you men don't understand that you need to get you some game prior to even getting to that certain level right there, man.
Yeah. Caller, let me ask you a question. Check this out. What do purses, shoes, and dresses have in common?
They're just items.
Oh, they're more than items. They're emotional pulls. They're emotional tension. So if you think about it, the purse, dress, and shoe, do they take women out on dates?
No.
Do they text them?
No.
Do they hit them up on Tinder?
No.
But why is it when a woman sees that dress, that purse, or that shoe, she gets excited? Now remember, these things don't talk, but they carry over a statement that says that if you wear me, I'm going to take away any kind of insecurity that you have. I'm going to make you feel, I'm going to make you feel sexy. You see, it's the same, right? Remember, and that's why we try and tell you, this is how deep the game is. It's not about how tall you are. It's not about your money and your clothes and status. It's about you hitting that spot that most people don't even know or talk about it. We the probably only ones that talk about that. Most people don't talk about that. They always talk about ways to, whisk her away on a plane trip or do all this other stuff. But watch it. Remember, as a matter of fact, we can say her dildo. Does a dildo take her out on dates?
No.
What does a dildo do? A dildo sits in the drawer and just sits there and wait for her to grab her, right? Right? But she gets pleasure, right? It's the same thing. So that's what we're saying. You don't have to try. You just have to be. And when you are, you're going to hit her the same way in the emotions, like the dress, the purse, and the shoes. Because she's saying that you're the person. I can be a good girl with 99.9% of these guys, right? Mm-hmm. And you can be my forbidden fruit. I can be nasty as fuck with you. I can be the cleanest cut woman to the whole entire world, but with you, I can be a dirty, nasty slut, and I'm gonna love every moment of it.
Okay, I get it. That was an aha moment.
Nah, well, we try to give you those aha moments, man. We try to give you those. Okay.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. We'll throw you back in. Oh, 50, did you want to say
Yeah,
something?
be the guy, man. Be the guy. Though.
All right, brother. We appreciate you, man. We'll throw you back in. Okay, brother. If you got another question,
thank
call
you.
back.
Have a good one.
Thank you, sir. Great call. All right, guys. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's get it. Let's see here. Wait a second. Seeker. Let me see. You asked this question. You saying, okay, big dog, what did I just put out last week? I just put out the 4th of July game. Nobody has that. Remember, we do Halloween game, Valentine's Day game, Easter game. I just put out the 4th of July game to put you in a position to be in a brand new water hole where you don't have to approach women. You don't have to use pickup lines and gimmicks. You just show up and she's going to introduce you to everybody. So how is it that you're asking this question, big dog? The 4th of July game is set up for you right now because, gentlemen, this is how cold Fifth and I knows to have game. I'm setting you up for the future that has not even happened yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm positioning you in a future that is a few weeks away from now and nobody else is doing. I'm putting you in position to be in a position that nobody else is going to be in. And you're asking this question right here. Come on, dog. This is why y'all lose, man.
Yeah. And
go ahead. You got it, Fifth.
Yeah, I'm actually coming out with an episode 2 this week, man. In regards of, where to bring them and how to do that. But I'm just gonna be on my membership. But I will tell you, Seeker, you're thinking too far ahead. See, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? That's where you go. See, I'm a person who I do everything on my time, on my accord. And so, Seeker, I need you to understand that, dude, you don't have to have no money to have a good time.
No,
$0. You just need to know. You just need to know where you want to go.
Right.
I'm good, fuck, man. We go on a drive with some R&B music and get this game in. You know what I mean? I'll take her around the city real quick with the windows down a little bit. You know what I mean? Throw a little bit 90s R&B on and we vibing all the way around. You know what I mean?
Seeker, what I'm showing you is absolutely free. You don't have to spend no money. It's a position. This is why we keep trying to tell y'all about the game. Y'all are thinking in terms of the past or a little bit of the present. When y'all get this game down, y'all move into the future, man. You got everything set up before it's even set up. Hey, Fifth, I fucked their head up when I told them when I meet women, I set myself up for when they want to roll out and I leave them. I position myself. When we first meet, I position myself for the end. That's how cold y'all can be in the game, man. So, Seeker, get out of your own way. Get on that 4th of July game. Look, you're 11 days late, but you can kind of do it. Let's get it. I usually tell y'all in December, but I'm trying to help y'all out now. You know they're going to be women gathering around on the 4th of July, and they're going to be drinking, they're going to have a good time, and they're going to watch fireworks. And guess what? Every guy in there will hold up the whole entire house. People are not going there to try to use game. They're going to sit there and just look at women. You guys all have a chance to position yourself in a way to clean up on the 4th of July, whether you like to or not. All right, so let us continue, guys. If y'all guys got a question, go ahead and put a Q. Let's go ahead and talk on the Fifth. As I was saying before, for many of these guys out here, they don't understand that when it comes to following what women want and following what society wants and things like that, a lot of these guys, Fifth, think they're doing things out of love. They think this is what I think being a good man looks like. Mm-hmm. They think compromise means surrendering themselves, and they don't see what's closing in on them. They don't see that they are losing attraction and they're losing their identity and they're losing respect. Let's talk on that for a second, brother.
Yeah, you know, a lot of programming has been going on, and I'm not going to blame it on the feminine. I'm just talking about the programming of what society wants you to think. A lot of weak men and a lot of women want you to believe this is how you're supposed to attract women. This is how you're supposed to be a gentleman to women. If you ask 10 women about what is a gentleman, all 10 of them are going to tell you something different. That means it doesn't exist. A lot of you men have a philosophy on how to treat a woman. How do you treat yourself? How is it that you are neglecting yourself to entertain or follow somebody else? It's not your job to make that woman happy. You share happy moments at times. You can create happy times for that woman, but it's not your job to make that woman happy. It is her job to make herself happy. And if you're living your life,
yes,
to try to make her happy, you're on her program.
Absolutely.
100%. Most men would be like, oh, what do you mean? No, what is that? No, you are on her program.
Absolutely. And again, no disrespect to your family or your moms or anybody like that, but from movies to family advice to social media influences to even your own mothers, y'all have always been taught to do more, agree more, sacrifice more, like Fifth was saying. And then you finally try to earn something from her that she can't give you. Now, listen to what I'm saying. If I throw it to my boy Fifth, we're going to get deep. Don't drown. You guys are trying to earn her love. But women don't know how to love. They never met. Okay, guys, now, guys, let's get deep here. We go get deep. Now, look, check it out. Let me say what I'm saying now. You're trying to earn something from women that they don't know how to give. And let me explain what I'm talking about before I throw it to my dog 50. Always remember, every woman outside your door right now is a subtotal of every average guy that they have been with. Every average guy who has either hated themselves or liked themselves. So if she's the average of hate and like, how can you get something out of her? What did they say? Is that squeezing a turnip? What is that saying? Fifth, you squeezing
blood out of a turnip.
Yeah, squeezing blood out of a turnip. You can't do that. A woman can't love you because she doesn't know what love is because she never been around anyone who loved themselves. But you guys are trying to earn something from women, Fifth, that they can't give you. She can't give you love until you love yourself. But Fifth, what say you, my brother?
So again, we're gonna get a little deeper. All right. So we're gonna get a little deeper. There is, most of you men believe you're actually in a relationship with a woman. That's a problem. You're in a relationship with yourself and your purpose, and she is along for the ride. The problem is that you guys don't invest enough time in yourself to protect yourself from her superpowers. Her superpowers is to turn you away from your purpose to become hers. They have it. And the reason why they have it is because this is how they can tell whether you're good or not. If you're a good guy or not, she can tell. The guys who stay on their purpose, that's who she wants. The guys who follow her, she knows that she has a dud. You know, in a litter, they call the smallest dog the runt.
The runt.
You are the runt. You guys are the littlest guys to these women because they don't see you as value. You don't give them value because a man's value is never judged by what he can give, but is judged about who he is.
All right.
That's the man's value.
We got a question, guys. Lines are open. Okay. He says, give me detail about that's not my. Okay, let me explain something to you, brother. But first off, hey, William, man. Hey, William Kim. Hey, shout out to you, hey, WK. Yeah. Hold on, let's go ahead and give you a little appreciation from the Silverback and the Man Mind. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Now let's get back to appreciate that, brother. Let's get to this question right here. So there's a problem with a lot of y'all guys out here. It is not my job to make a woman happy. You can't, gentlemen. You can't make somebody something they'll never will be. Being happy is chasing a ghost. Now, my job is to make her feel special. I can never make a woman happy. And when women even tell me, you know what, Steve, I'm happy with you. No, you're not happy with me. You just like how I make you feel special. You try to tie it into happiness. I can't make you happy, but I can train you how to become happy. See what I'm saying? So I think the problem with a lot of you guys out here, because y'all are always running behind women, you want to listen to what their interpretation of happiness is. And remember, they may like the red dress today, Fifth, and they may be happy with the black one tomorrow. So they are in and out of what they feel is happy. So you got to have more structure in who you are as a man for her to find happiness through someone who's actually happy on his own. Fifth, what say you, my brother?
Yeah, so two happy people come together to have a happy relationship. She is not your burden, meaning you don't have that type of pressure. You don't have that type of pressure. What it is that you need to understand, if it was your job to make her happy, then look, you will have to be a part of what she wants in order to make her happy.
Yes.
You're not that. You could only be you. Again, you could create happy moments, but it is ultimately her responsibility to make herself happy. And every time you believe that it is your job to make a woman happy, you will continue to be on her program, because on her program, that is your job. But in reality, your real job is to make yourself the happiest you possibly can.
Right. Remember, they're up and down through their emotions. But if you think you can make a woman happy, then you're crazy. I don't try, nor will I ever. And that's the beautiful thing about the game. But let us continue, guys. The lines are open. You got a question. Let's get into this. But again, Fifth, a lot of these guys, again, let's talk about trying to make her happy. Let's roll into that, because it kind of goes into this. Most of you guys out here try to make women happy by saying yes to things that you hate to do. She wants you to go somewhere you don't want to go, but you're like, well, I guess to make her happy, because they think, hey, Fifth, they think happiness leads to sex. It doesn't.
Watching chick flicks.
Yeah, biting your tongue when y'all have a disagreement.
Eggshells, walking on eggshells around the house, sleeping on the couch when she mad. You doing all that. You doing all that little funny stuff, man. That's not manly at all, man.
Putting her needs before your own. Hold on, we got another super chat. Hey, K dog, what's up, man? Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that, brother. But Fifth, that's what we're saying. Putting her needs before your own, letting her schedule things, telling her you should hang out, when you should go, and what you should do. That's why y'all guys have got to stop trying to make women happy. Okay? Because the thing is, man, come on, man. Oh, knock talk buck, man. Shout out to this young man, D. We appreciate you with the I don't know, what is that? Is that that NOK? What is NOK? Is that African change? That's whatever it is. We appreciate you.
Knock.
Okay, is that the thing? Okay. Hey, the dog. Yeah. All right, cool. I don't care.
Hey, I don't care if it's $1. That's good.
Yeah, if it's $1, it's a nickel, man. We appreciate all you young men.
Whatever you can give, that's good.
We appreciate you. But like we're saying, Fifth, for all you guys, you got questions, go call in. That the thing is that y'all guys are always putting women above you. And this is not about hating women. This is about them, Fifth, becoming obsessed with you. We are too busy trying to be obsessed with them. But Fifth, what say you on so far on that, brother?
Yeah. And again, women are great. They're great. Like, I'm not here to downplay women's role in society and life. I'm here to show you your value in life. I'm here to tell you that you have to take life by its horns and you got to ride this thing, man. You cannot allow for your mind to play tricks on you. Just like the Ghetto Boy say, man, your mind's playing tricks on you.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And the tricks they're playing is that they have you believing that your value is not worth hers. Her value is her bottom half. Her value is not her upper half, what it surely is, right? understanding that the more and more you go into situations believing that you need to make a person happy, it's not. It's not even my job to make my kids happy. It's not even my job to hey, they're in control of their own happiness. I can provide happy things, but I can't provide your happiness. That's a self thing. This is something you do for yourself.
Fifth, it makes me real quick. I always tell guys what you just said. I said they need to look at Denzel Washington's clip in Fences. To watch that.
Oh yeah, he tore him up.
That was the most loving fatherly moment, damn near in movie history. If y'all watched it, you write this down, guys. The Denzel talking to his son in the movie called Fences, gentlemen. Okay. And that is the most loving, caring thing that I've seen a man do on TV. I mean, that was some fatherly love right there. That was straight up, Fifth, how fathers handle their sons, but also how fathers handle life and how fathers handle women or men handle those things. Fifth, what say you as we continue, brother?
Yeah, I thought that was a dope. The whole movie was, even though there was some things I like that part. Yes.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
That part. But what I would say is that, gentlemen, you need to look inside yourself and ask yourself, are you trying to have a woman make you happy? Do you need a woman to make you happy? Do you want a woman to make you happy? If that's the case, you're weak, because you're your happiness. And if you are trying to validate yourself through them in order to get to you, it's the same in reverse. You hear so many people be like, oh, this person's my peace. No, I'm my peace.
I'm my peace.
I'm my peace. I don't need this woman to be a part of my peace. She can interrupt it if I allow it, but I'll never allow it.
Yes.
This is where your love and the dominance of self first. A lot of you men want to dominate women. You need to dominate yourself. You need to dominate every day. You need to dominate. Wake up in the morning, make your bed, do some type of exercise or something. Get your mind right on how you're gonna work your day.
Yes, absolutely. And real quick, Maxwell, appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, brother. We do appreciate it.
Shout out to Max.
Appreciate you, brother. Guys, got lines are open. If you have a question, please call in. We got y'all. But you guys need to understand, and this is why the game is so important, that women aren't wired to be obsessed with men who follow them. They will always be connected to men who lead themselves, like Fifth was saying. With Fifth saying, dominating yourself, learning yourself, growing yourself, okay? Because when a man folds into her reality, he unknowingly kills the polarity, Fifth, because he moves from being mystery that she wants to explore to being the doormat that she just doesn't appreciate, dog. What say you, man?
Yeah, she not only doesn't appreciate it, she doesn't like you at all.
At all.
Because the person she thought you was a fake and a phony. In the beginning, you cared about yourself. You looked nice where you went. You talk right. You would slow, and then she started to figure you out. She knows that was all a front. You're weak.
Yes.
You can't maintain. That's why men need to be consistent in who they are.
Yes.
Men need to maintain on exactly who they are every single day. And this is what I'm talking about, man. I want you men to understand that in order for life to go the way you want to get, you got to get you some game, for one. But in order for life to go the way you want to go, you got to create you a plan for yourself.
Yes.
You got to have some type of direction, right? And being on her program will never work because she doesn't have one. She's just going. She's just going, and it's just gonna be like this. All she can do is plan for maybe a job or something, dinner that week or something. But other than that, she can't plan.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, when you enter her program, her routines, and her emotional reality, she's always going to see you as replaceable because you entered her world, okay? And you're just another good guy trying to prove your value and your worth, hoping that she chooses you over all these other men out here. But women don't want to choose the man who adapts. They want to chase the man who remains on his standard. See, y'all guys are too busy trying to follow what you think women want. And I keep telling y'all guys, guys, please think about this. I mean, it's common sense. Do you guys think a woman is going to give you the blueprint to get in their ass, getting that pussy? You think a woman is going to tell you alone, well, you got to be nice. You got to be a gentleman. And you got to, I don't know, give me a rose every day for a week. Do you think that's going to get you some ass? We got a phone call. Let's grab this call real quick, guys. Area code 678, sir. What's your name? And what's your question? What's up, man?
Hey, my name's Aaron. And I'm just thinking about like how you guys were just talking about dominating yourself, dominating your day, like how you dominate your day. And then I guess dominate enough days and it's like you're dominating yourself.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When you woke up this morning, what did you do?
When I woke up this morning, I got in touch with my bank because I had some issues and it was something I had planned.
Okay. So what did you do before that?
Wash my teeth, wash my face.
Did you do that every day?
Do every day. So
Yeah.
what did you do?
What else did you do every day?
What you do?
Took my do-rag off. Made some breakfast.
Okay. All right. Let's wait. Give me a second. Okay. Watch this real quick. Okay. Watch. I'm gonna let Fit. Watch this. Let me show you something. Okay. And how old are you, young man?
19.
Okay. So when I had my own place and everything, shit, I was with 19. I was in the army, so I was in Baumholder, Germany. So I was like in Germany and shit. But so, when I was your age, right? I didn't have a do-rag. Well, I had a wave kit, so I had a wave cap. I had waves and shit. Don't worry, that was like a thing back in the 80s, late 90s. Don't even worry about it. Anyway, so the thing is that when I was brushing my teeth, I was still coming up with ways to make that pussy purr. When I was in the shower washing my body, I had ideas of ways to not only make her feel sexy, but things that I could do to elevate certain things. You see what I'm saying? See, you're doing the basic things, but you're not doing anything while you're doing something. Right now, you guys got this new technology called this telephone, okay? See, back in your day, I had to stop what I'm doing, had to grab a pencil, and I had to write that down on a notepad just to remember it. You guys have technology where you can just press record on your phone and record your thoughts on the paper and then file them away and go back to those things. That's where you're going wrong. I'm about to throw the fifth, but that's where you guys are going wrong. Y'all are doing everything days, but what are you doing to create sexual tension? What are you doing to build it? What is the next ride? Is it a roller coaster? Is it a funnel cake? Is it cotton candy? What in your amusement park are you looking at building? What is the blueprint? What is the ride supposed to do? How is it going to thrill them? Y'all are doing the basic ass things, but you expect women to drop their panties off of basic shit. Fifth, you got it, my brother.
How to dominate your day. Let me ask you this, caller. What do you do continuously every day? Go.
Oh, everything I do continuously. Okay, yeah. Like we said, shower, wash your face, brush your teeth. Put my clothes on. Drive. I work every day.
You see this though? Okay, so this is how you dominate your day. First of all, you got to know what your day fucking looks like every single day, right? That's the first foremost. I wake up my left eye before my right eye. All right, I rise up like the Undertaker. I look to my left and to my right. I slide the covers off my body and I slide to the ground. I have my slides right there to slide my feet in because I don't like my feet touching the ground. Okay, and that's wearing some grass and I need to be grounded. I'm then going to take 4 steps to where my toothbrush is. I want to look in the mirror and say, man, you a cold motherfucker. I love you, 50. I love you so much that nobody can love you more than me. And you know what, 50? Today is going to be your day. Today is going to be an excellent day. I'm going to brush my teeth like a winner. I'm going to gargle like a winner. I'm going to shower like a winner. I'm even going to drop these eye drops in my eyes like a winner would. Okay. I'm then going to go get these winter clothes. Not for the winter because it's summer. Winter.
Winter.
Right? Winter. I'm going to get the winter, my clothes lined up, put them on the bed, make it look like it's me in it. Right. And then I'm going to imagine how I'm going to look. And I compliment myself before I put it on. Right. And then when I put it on, I just dust it off a little bit because I know how fresh I am. Right. And then I look back in the mirror again. And then I thank myself again. And you know what? I look in the sky and say, you know what, Lord, thank you, Lord, for giving me this game. Look, I'm going to go to the vehicle. I'm going to go to the vehicle. I'm going to crank that vehicle up. All right. And then I'm going to go where I need to go. Is it go check on my guards for my business? Is it going to go run some errands for myself? But let me tell you that's the first part of the domination of my day, right? But what did I do? I dominated my mind. I dominated the way I look, right? I dominated what I did right away, soon as I woke up, right? Every part of my day, I dominated. Every part of my day, I dominated. And if you don't dominate it to that aspect, you are missing key parts. You have to be the guy before anybody else sees the guy. You gotta heal yourself from all the outside noise all day long of people trying to say, be humble. People say, don't have an ego because I don't have one. Don't love yourself too much because I don't love myself enough. I want you to be the guy that you need to be. And in order to do that, it starts with dominating your day. That's just the morning. I ain't even at lunch. I'll peel the lettuce back. I'll peel the salami back. I'll make sure every corner of that bread is going to go in my mouth, taste the same. Every part of this bite is going to be a winner's bite. It does not matter. My day is winning.
Yes.
And you have to win your day every day. Because if you don't, you lost. And I'm not into losing. Does that make sense, caller?
Yeah.
All right.
Now caller. Now I got to show you because this is me back when I had my internet. Remember, I had the 56K modem. When I first started the internet plugged up to my phone socket. I was always telling you when I started doing all this stuff decades ago. I used to say this all the time. When I step out my door, I hear the trumpets playing because they're welcoming me into the Serengeti. And then it's like you hear the roar of the crowd. And like Fifth said, when you walk out, you can feel the raptors dropping the flowers, just welcoming. It's so great. It's so great because all the grass-eating animals are on alert right now because Steve has just stepped into the Serengeti. Watch out for that motherfucker. Don't bite you in your neck and take the tree. Watch out for that motherfucker. And that's the attitude. You got it, Biff.
I really wanted to, you know when you go to the store and you walk to the door and just open up. I was looking for one of those for my front door, for my bedroom doors. I wanted just to woof because I'm godly when I come. So I need to look. I needed to open up.
Yes.
I needed to open up. I needed to woof. Right. I like for my car, I like to hear the boop, 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 boop. And my doors just poof, it just pop open enough for me. So everything needs to be nice and easy. I need to sit in, right? And I know that I normally use my right hand to grab my seatbelt and put it across for me to make sure I'm safe in my car. I make sure I adjust my mirrors to make sure I see everything perfectly. I put on the right music so my vibe will be right. Man, I'm telling you, man, that's the first part of the day.
Yeah.
And so what I'm saying is, you see how much detail and care that I have for myself? Who's going to love you more than that, bro?
Yeah, who's gonna love you more than you?
Love you more than you.
Yeah,
That's a lot of love.
well, no, it's got.
That's a
But
lot
the
of
question is, why don't you have that love? But again, even through that, here's the question: when are you? Where are you building sexual tension up? Because remember, okay, look. What I tell you, I don't have a mirror. If I could have a mirror in the shower, but I have a fake one, because I always mirror in the wall, wherever I'm at anyway.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
mirror in the wall, and you just bad. I mean, I just that's how my mind works. But the reason why I'm a cold motherfucker is because of what I create. I mean, the things and the thoughts that I have that I can share with a woman by my mouthpiece or text it or voice message or video or when I lay hands on her, it's all gonna have effect. But it's like, damn, it's like, how do you do that, Steve? You keep creating these things, man, because everything we do is to create the sexual tension because we embody the sexual tension. Fifth, you got it, my brother.
The way that you grab her hand.
Oh man, come on,
and
dog.
you pull her close to you. You tell her, I want you to be ready for what's next. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to go. I want you to remove your garments, and I want you to stand there and wait for me and say, "Daddy, I'm ready." But I want you. I don't want you to do it in my face. I want you to do it in the room, and I want you to prepare yourself for what's about to happen. Caller, I'm not going to even go all the way there. The reason why I'm telling you this is that this is how much domination in your head, all day long, dominating your day, caller. You have to be able to do it.
Caller, brushing my teeth.
Oh, yeah. Oh, like a winner.
Take what 50 say.
W. I'm putting the W in these teeth.
Yeah, right. Hey, Steve, you know how I'm gonna grab her hand? Hey, watch this, big dog. What Fifth is saying, because I think y'all understand, because y'all think Fifth means grab her hand. What degree am I gonna grab her hand? Am I gonna give her that bring your ass over here grab? Or am I gonna drag you over here slowly? Am I gonna pull you halfway? Am I gonna pull you a quarter? See, guys, that's how your mind should be thinking, because every way we grab their hand is gonna be totally different from the way we did it the day before, because they are looking for the net. Man, hold on, let's get MD 27, dog. Shout out to you, man. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, but what we saying, man, is that
hold on a minute.
Yeah, it's okay. I know you gotta go. So real quick, well, hold on. I'm gonna fit to say what you gotta say because you
good. No, you good. You good. I'm with you. I got 5 minutes.
Well, I'm saying grabbing her hand. How am I gonna grab her hand? Hey, what is the pressure I'm gonna apply on her hand when I grab her hand? And when I grab her hand, do I want to her wrist with my thumb? Do I want to right here on this I grab her hand? Do I want to swipe right here?
Giving them too much.
All the way back up this way right there. Do I grab her hand? Guys, this is what we're talking about. We're building and creating sexual tension because we are building it as we're doing our normal daily routine. Fifth, you got it, dog.
Yeah, man. You like I need you to, before I get about it, I love you to tell yourself right now, and I need you to say it loud. I need you to tell yourself, nobody can love me like me.
Say it, dog.
Nobody can love me like me.
And I want you to say this to yourself, right? I want you to say it in your head 50 times every morning and watch how your day changes.
Just say it, dog.
Just say it.
Say it.
Say it.
Hey, and nobody can dress like the way I love myself when I love
exactly. I even eat like a winner. I eat like a winner.
Right. Hey, nobody can squeeze this toothpaste.
Yeah. I grabbed the fork. I picked the fork up.
Yes.
Like a winner.
Yeah, man.
And you know what? This is what I'm saying, gentlemen. People miss these steps.
Yes, all the time.
Because they don't believe they have value. But every step that you take for yourself
every morning
on a daily basis, it creates, like Steve said, creates a world that you want to live in.
It's a whole different reality.
It's a whole different reality, man. Like you guys see it as in black and white. I see it as in green and purple.
Oh yeah.
It's not. It don't even look like what y'all see.
It's totally different. Yeah.
So caller, I need you to really mentally invest in yourself, and I need you to make sure that you do every single day. You take care of you first before you look at the world and something is like, oh, I had to call about this money. No, you need to wake up. You need to praise. I don't know what you are with the God. I'm a God guy. I wake up, I praise the Lord, but I also look in the mirror and say, hey, thank you, God, because hey, you created one. I'm God's favorite, and you know why? Because I'm the guy.
Yeah,
I'm the guy because X, Y, and Z. See, you got to understand that's a part of dominating your day.
Yes, that's it. It's all here. All right, Fifth, you good, man. You can go ahead and roll it out, brother. Hey, 1950, dog. As always, so we'll let 50s people roll out.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
We'll
I'm
let
gonna catch you with y'all, man.
All right, so Aaron, if you have any questions, man, let me know. Thank you, Fifth. Appreciate you. Aaron, you got any other questions? We're gonna let 50s people out, and we're gonna continue this for an hour and some change. So we'll let 50s people out right now. Let's see here. We're gonna let those people out, and then we're gonna get it back to where we're doing. So do you have any other questions, big guy?
Hey, I'm good, man. Thank you. I mean, that just changed my whole perspective on like what that word even means.
Yeah, yeah. I know this sounds crazy. I say this for all you guys. Try. Hey, gentlemen, try tomorrow. Try tomorrow when you're in the shower. Just look at that wall. Use your imagination like it's a mirror of you, and just look in that wall and say, "Man, you just a mirror on the wall, man. You just a bad man. You fucking bad."
Oh, you see it even when it's not there.
You motherfucking right. I see it everywhere. Shit, I look at my shadow and be like, man, God damn. Hey, wait, hey, Aaron. Damn, I'm falling in love all over again. Like, man, fuck you, beautiful. Because look, the world doesn't have to see you as anything. You got to see yourself as beautiful. And then the world will force you. Hey, listen, you're not forcing the world to see you as beautiful. They have no choice but to look at you as beautiful, because you're not going to accept anyone who doesn't see you as beautiful in your life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got, gentlemen, I say for all you guys, listen to me. You all have beauty because you are the original. You are the original of the original. Look at your fingerprint, gentlemen. There is nobody in this world. You are not a duplication. You're not a replication. You can't be duplicated. There will never be another one like you. You are the standard because there's no one like you. But what is odd, Aaron, why don't y'all act like that and see yourselves like that? Why does my determination have to be a woman? Why does my determination have to be, well, if she likes me, if she messages me, and all this other stuff? Man, Aaron, A-Dog, I'm telling you, when you love yourself, you're going to shift to reality. Because remember, Aaron, women don't know love. They don't. They don't know love because they've never been around someone to love themselves the way we do. And that's what bends the algorithm. That's what bends the reality. And that's what changes the perception of how they see you. Does that make any sense, my brother?
Yes.
Okay, so you have any other questions? You're good?
I'm good. Thank you.
All right, good job, brother. Hey, wait, Aaron, you know what I did? You know what I did, Aaron, the other day?
What'd you do?
So, Aaron, I always say, I brush my teeth and I got the flosser. Make sure y'all should get that, guys. All my dogs out there. I always, switch, do the peroxide. I brush my teeth, scope out last, scrape the tongue, all that stuff. And then I have a water jet flosser. You got to get him, dog. It's real cool. You fill it up with water, press that button, it's like just get it all in it's beautiful. But when I was water jetting, Aaron had a thought in my head, dog. I said, you know what? It's been a long time since I wrote another. When's the last time I wrote erotic poetry track? It's been a long time. You know what? I think I'm going to write something on. Let me see. Let me make something on making a pussy come over the phone. That's what I did, Aaron. A butt ass naked, got out of the shower wet and everything. had the idea, and I didn't write it down this time. I just recorded it and said, okay, I'm going to create an erotic track when I dry myself off and throw some clothes on. And what did I do? I just dropped a brand new erotic track for all you guys this weekend, because that's what I did. Because that's how my mind is. I was thinking about it and I had to get it out. But it just came to me. So that's what I'm saying. This is like the game. It comes to you. You see what I'm saying?
And it just keeps building.
You keep building and keep building and keep building, brother. Okay.
And the day hasn't even started yet. You just flossing your teeth.
No. I'm just flossing. No, my day. Well, you remember I only sleep for like 3 hours, maybe 4 tops. So I don't really. It's the worst thing about the game. It's hard to sleep when your mind is just inundating you with information and inundating you with thoughts and imagining and adventure and all this stuff. So it's hard to sleep. That's why I never liked classical music until I started having to listen to it back when I was young to silence my mind. So that's the only thing that can quiet my mind now is listen to Beethoven or something like that. Just listening to the symphony or orchestra, that silences my mind. But once that shit goes off, it just goes right back to boom, 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 boom. So you know what I mean?
That's beautiful.
No, you're beautiful if you act like you're beautiful, brother. Okay, we'll throw you back in. Okay, brother.
Thank you, sir.
I appreciate you, brother. Lines are open if y'all want to call in. We got y'all. Let's continue the conversation. Because let me talk about what this episode is going to do for you guys out here, okay? See, for the guy that has been saying yes too often to women, and if you're the man that gives up on yourself for a woman, if you have, gentlemen, again, if you're working out for yourself, gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you have to stop working out. Some of you got to stop playing video games. Some of you got to stop building your vision. And you're bending over backwards to please a woman who's giving you less and less affection, love, and dedication. And I need all you young men to hang with me on this one, because this episode here, we're going to break down the raw, unfiltered, unapologetically you, the real you. Okay? We're going to expose why saying yes is too much and is destroying things. We're going to show you the reason why she loses interest in you, because you're following her lead. We're going to teach you how to maintain who you are. And we're going to reveal how men move where women come after you and start to chase you. But guys, while we're doing all this, please, gentlemen, y'all can simply just ask questions. So guys, and also guys, I do on my sister channel. I got a sister channel. The other channel, for all you guys that notice, I put it in the community. For all you guys out there, I'm starting to put something brand new, not on this channel, but I am dropping some new knowledge of the game. And let me show you what it looks like. We're already in chapter 1, and tonight I will be doing chapter 3. We're doing trying to do one a day. It's chapter 1, so that's on our sister station. The link is going to be, gentlemen, in the in our community, the post. If y'all go to our post right now on the Man Mindset, you'll see in the community page, it's a link, and y'all can go check that out. So I'm pushing out, because the thing is that I have so many things that I got to get out. Like the thing about the game is that, think of it like music. I got to put out my R&B. I got to put out my gospel. I got to put out my jazz. I got to put out my pop, my rock. Got to put out my gospel. Got to put out my deathcore, trip hop, house. So there's so many things with the game and what we're teaching y'all that I'm gonna put out these chapters. There's so much I have to tell y'all. There's so much that I have to share with you that this channel is just not enough. So I started putting it on the other one, and y'all will be able to see that if y'all go over there. The link is in there. But let me continue to what I was saying, guys. And if y'all have a question, please ask. But as I was saying, this thing that I have for all you guys out here is because when you look at yourself the way we're trying to show you, the way Fifth was talking about, for all you guys out there, shout out to Mr. Justin in the building. But you guys start to recognize the things that she cannot recognize. You will be able to see the behavior shifts before they even happen. You are going to see your value skyrocket the moment you stop being available for everything that she wants, and you start building your world and building your reality the way that you want to do. Because, gentlemen, please understand this. Society's going to call you a jerk. Don't listen to Steve, because he's going to make you a jerk. He's going to make you an asshole. He's going to make you into this cocky, conceited, arrogant jerk. And it's going to be this bad boy thing. And women don't like that. Well, please tell us what women like. Oh, sure. Be nice. Be kind. Take off your jacket and put her over a puddle. Sit back and wait and allow her to decide when she wants to be with you. See how society is messing with y'all right now? Because, gentlemen, at the end of the day, this is not disrespecting women. I can't disrespect somebody who hasn't earned my time and my attention. Please understand this. This is not about disrespecting women at all. This isn't about being stubborn, gentlemen. This is not being about controlling. This is not trying to play games to be emotionally unavailable because you want to prove a point to her. This is about you looking in that mirror and saying to the man in the mirror that I love you. I'm going to honor you. This is why we always tell you to be married to the game. This is about honoring your path. This is about standing on your principles. This is about being the kind of man who knows who he is, what he wants, and he refuses to lose himself in another woman's fantasy. Women want a man they can follow, not a person they can mold. They want a man with a structure about himself that's unbreakable. Not a guy who gets absorbed in her world. They don't fantasize about that good guy that wants to make them happy. I keep telling you, she doesn't play with herself to that good guy that takes off his jacket and puts it over a puddle. She doesn't stick a dildo inside of herself again for the guy that rows that boat for her while she's twirling that umbrella. She doesn't pinch her nipple to the guy that lays on her lap with a flower rose. I love that she loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not. They don't stick their fingers inside of them for the guy that's wearing a white shirt in this open ass field, running in slow motion towards her and running. And then they open their arms and finally they roll into each other's. Man, they don't do that. They don't do that. No, they touch themselves to that guy that can pull their hair mentally, that can smack their ass mentally, that can say, take this dick mentally, that says you are not special to me. You've got to earn me. I'm going to make you wet. I'm going to turn you on. That's the person that they want to touch themselves to. But if that's the case, then why are y'all doing the other thing? Why are you trying to be this thing and trying to be this romantic guy that tries to show her that, you know what, I can be the guy on the Notebook. Come on, is it raining? Can we have the car scene so I can kiss her like on a Hallmark moment? We don't do that. She gets wet to the man that is rooted in who he is. Her pussy between her ears begins to tingle when he says, I am not going to apologize for who I am. You're either going to accept me or you don't. Let me get this call right here. Got a call, gentleman, area code 267, sir. What's your name and how can I help you?
Hey, Steve, this is Cosette. I got two questions revolving around the 4th of July game.
Yes.
Okay, so the very first part that I need to ask, the first question is, does it matter if one, because I remember you was talking about the early steps of it, like finding like the happy hour group. Does it really matter if the majority of the group, if not the entirety of the group, is like mostly women that go to the happy hour?
Listen. You need Paul Revere's. You need that motherfucker get on that way. The British is coming, right?
Yeah.
I don't care if it's okay. When I go to happy hour, I go with men and women.
Got it.
Because I don't care if it's all men or if it's all women. They're going to start watching me talk to all these women and do all these things where they're going to take that virus and they're going to put it right back into the company by spreading the gossip and the rumors to put me in a prime position to be that guy, which is going to trigger something in everybody else. What's going on?
Oh, wait, actually, you know what, let me rephrase that question. Would it be even better if it's mostly women and I go with them to the happy hour?
No. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Oh, it doesn't matter
because people. Okay, remember, as I told you before, the office or you jobs out there, y'all are all clicked up. It's just like high school. Everybody's clicked up to the personality that they feel closest to, right? Yeah. So regardless of those clicks, the reason we want to go to the happy hour place, because those are the people that go to happy hour, they complain about the job. They're mad, they're a little bitter, and they're just angry a little bit. But then they see you coming along. You're not mad. You're not bitter. You're not angry. You're having a good time meeting women, talking to women, kissing women, and leaving with women. And then they're saying, wait a second. Is that Cosette? Wait. He never acted like that before. Oh, shit, y'all, man, hold up. And then they're going to start talking about you. That's what you want. You want to get the rumors out. You want to get the gossip going. Because, Cosette, the gossip is why women are going to want you to go to the party, because the gossip is Cosette was the life of the party at the happy hour. Cosette was dancing. Cosette was having fun. Cosette was interacting with all kinds of women. Cosette was moving around happy hour. So the person listening to that, they're going to say, well, you know what? My 4th of July parties are dull and boring, right? The same old people doing the same old thing. But damn, man, wouldn't it be nice to have someone like Cosette change up everything for a second? Someone that can add a little bit of life into this boring ass 4th of July thing where everybody sits around and chit chats about nothing. They're going to want you to come. But once you get with her, that's when you ask about the friends and say, hey, let her know I'm coming. And let her know I'm coming. And let her know I'm coming. So then she's going to Paul Revere it to the friends. And then the friends will tell me about Cosette. Well, let me tell you what I know. I used to thought he was a square ass guy, just kind of quiet to himself. But girl, I just heard the other night, he went to happy hour and he was trying to talk to all the women in there. So he's kind of like a 608. He's got like a little bit of a whore and a slut in him. But girl, he seemed like he's a cool guy. You see what I'm saying, Cosette?
Yeah, most definitely is.
So that means that she's already set you up. You don't have to do nothing but show up. All right, what's your next question?
And then the second one is also revolving around the 4th of July game. So I got another coworker. She got a second job, right? And I'm also real cool with her. And I know at her second job, she posts herself with her coworkers all the time, and she has a bunch of female coworkers. So with that being said, I need to position myself as well. We're trying to figure out if she's going to any 4th of July functions with her female coworkers.
Yeah. Where are you going, right?
Yeah.
And who's going? Wait, let me see what you got. Open up your IG. Let me see your girlfriends and shit. Let me see. Give me a reason why I should show up. And you can look through IG, be like, all right, hey, see what I write right there? You let her know I'm coming. Let's keep going.
Yeah, and she posts her female. She goes out with like her female coworkers, and she even tried to get me to come out like a couple times, but I had other.
But Cosette, you gotta find a way to go so they can start spreading the rumors of you to everybody else.
Yeah, that's what I'm definitely going to do. Like the next time I see this one particular coworker, I also ask her about her coworkers at her other job and see if there's anything popping up. More than likely it is. So I'm just trying to make sure I position myself, like you said in the video. Make sure you find the happy hour groups. Make sure you find the people that go out all the time and show up at the bar and get yourself in there and just communicate with everybody inside the bar. So obviously.
Yes,
so
sir.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, well, just let me know. I got to continue the show. You got any other questions?
Not right now, but if I do, I'm going to call you back.
All right, respect to you. Thank you, Cosette. All right, guys, lines are open. Got a question, please put a Q. We're going to continue this thing. So what we're saying to y'all guys out here, to have these certain types of attitudes and mindsets that we're talking about today, is that one thing you have to understand is that we've got to stop being yes men. That's going to destroy everything that's going on with you guys when you are a yes man. Okay? Every time you say yes to her world, you say no to yours. And these habits that you guys have are always going to kill sexual tension. Sexual tension means that you're allowed to say yes and no from your world while you stay in your world. You don't go in to her world and her reality, okay? Because society is always going to teach you guys that for some of you guys, the problem is it's going to teach you guys to always be agreeable, always be accommodating, always go with the flow, and always try to be something to that woman that you're not. And when you love yourself and you're that guy, you will never lose power like the absolute guy that loses control over the direction in which he's going into, gentlemen. You see what I'm saying? And once a woman can sense that you can't or you won't move on her convictions and her thoughts and everything like that, gentlemen, there are two types of discomfort, okay? Because I want you to create discomfort, not in a weird, creepy way. Shout out to the 190. Shout out to the likes out there. Not in a weird, creepy way, gentlemen. But I want you guys to move in a different way where it's going to be more of sexual attraction. That's what we want you guys to have with women, more sexual attraction. Because when you do that, you change the game up. Okay? You don't crave or you don't under pressure and all this stuff. You don't cave in as a man, one thought, one mind, one way. And every time you guys always agree to something that you don't want to do, what you're saying is what can I do? What can I be? And what can I say to get you to be interested in me over and over again? And it doesn't work that way, gentlemen. It doesn't. Because what's happening to her is she is not being mean to you guys. But what she's doing is she's protecting what's between her legs. She is not going to give herself up to somebody that she is going to control. Okay? Because she knows, gentlemen, if she can move you, she can control you. And she knows that if she can control you, she's above you. And if she's above you, then there is no sexual tension. Sexual tension has to come from her reaching up to you, trying to get at you. But what's happening here is that for many of you guys out here, y'all are too busy trying to be noble. Y'all are too busy trying to be these things that you think you should be around a woman. The truth of the matter is, every time you give in to something when it comes to a woman, okay, it goes against who you are as a man, okay? It slows you down and it stops you. And this is why when y'all learn the game, one thought, one mind, one way, you begin to change the game up because you see the game totally different. And if you can see the game different, gentlemen, you win. Because, gentlemen, we don't say no to women to hurt them, okay? All right? And we don't do that. We say no to give her the chance to stay with us. We know who we are. We know our standards. We know who we are as far as the routines that we have, the rules that we live by. And there is no woman out there, no matter how beautiful she is, she doesn't get to rewrite your program. Your program is sacred only to you. Everything that you're doing should be for you and you only, and never negotiate with yourself when it comes to a woman. Because when you guys don't do this, this is what hurts you guys. You don't show her, and again, as I'm saying to you guys, I'm not trying to show her anything. I'm just being me. I'm going to show her that I can be structure in her emotional up and down world of chaos. And the intensity that we have can be totally different. Okay? She can push all she wants to. I'm not going to budge at all. Guys, you got a question, please put a Q. We got y'all covered. When she tries to test me, it doesn't bother me. I don't flinch. Because I realize that I can create and become the obsession. But we have to figure out why it is that women become obsessed with men. Why it is they become obsessed with the asshole, the jerk, or the guy that stands on his square. Guys, that's what we're trying to teach y'all. Stand on what you believe in. Because if you can stand on what you believe in, you can change the whole entire game. You can change everything up. Each and every one of you guys has that power. But the problem is that y'all don't understand why the power is so strong. Okay? She becomes obsessed with the person, not who says yes, but the person that says no. Okay? The person that doesn't play games. That's the person that she becomes obsessed with. Eric code 678, what's your name, sir? And what's your question? How can I help you?
Hey, Steve, what's up, man? This is Money, man.
Yes, what's your question, sir? How can I help you?
My question is, I just want to make sure that I'm on the right track, man. I want to, as a student of the game, I want you to give me like a test, and I got like some bullets and points that I believe that I can share with the room as well.
No, you can't share any. Don't share anything because you ain't got no game. So don't share anything. What's your question?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I'm on the right track.
Okay. Ask your question. What is your question? We don't need to hear your bullet points. What is your question? How can I help you, buddy? What's up?
I believe I've taken people. Well, I know I've taken control over.
All right, you have a good day, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't understand. I can't believe people just going to just say shit. And I don't understand. I'm lost. Anyway, let me continue. Let me get this question right here. I saw half of it. Why is it every time I walk in the room, my lady's on her phone and always on the home screen pretending like, okay. This is no disrespect to you. And what I'm about to say is going to sound disrespectful because it's going to hit you in a place that you shouldn't be having, which is your pussy. Look at your name. Your name is guys, I don't even have to look at his name. Look at your name, brother. Look at your name. What kind of woman is going to respect a person with this name? Guys, I'm not being mean. Look at his name. Look at your name, man. Your name shows that she should be doing everything she's doing. Exactly. And this sugar. You sweet. You soft. Look at your name, dog. And what real man gonna walk up? Hey, what's up, Rob? Nah, my name ain't Rob. Call me Sweet Tea. What the fuck? I'm gonna continue, dog. I don't believe that can be a question. I'm sorry, guys. Let me continue, guys. I apologize. I thought that was a real question. This can't be a question coming from a guy named Sweet Tea. That can't be. I'm gonna keep it moving, guys. But as I was saying, for you guys out here, got a question call in. We got y'all guys. But what I'm saying to all you guys out here, attraction and sexual tension, gentlemen, is never going to be about comfort. Okay? You're going to have to learn how to trigger something in her. Okay, gentlemen? You've got to learn how to create the obsession. And guys, we're going to be on for another hour. So you got us for another hour. We got another hour. So get it all in. We're going to wrap it up at the hour, okay? Hold on, man. God damn it. 678. Sir, what is your name? What is up, dog? I'm doing a show. What is your question, man? What's up? What's up?
Hey, this is Money. And my question is, do I have the right idea about sexual tension, meaning to be so authentically yourself that the woman questions and wonders what else you got to offer? Is that the right?
No, no, it's not. It's a lie. You're just regurgitating words. Okay. You're not that guy. You don't know how to build sexual tension. You don't know how to create sexual tension. You don't know how to make a woman's pussy wet in her ears through sexual tension. So you're just saying things to lie to yourself. Hello?
Yes, sir. What will make you think that, sir?
Okay, sir. Wait, I'm lost. You're asking me a question. I'm giving you an answer. What do you mean? What do I think? You don't think I can hear in your voice? You ain't got no game. You don't have no mouthpiece. You don't know how to turn a woman on. You don't even know what to say to a woman. So what do you mean with what makes me think that, dog? Come on, man. Are you serious?
I mean, too.
So if you believe that, wait. If you believe you got sexual tension, then what the hell are you calling me for then? What, so I can validate you? Then you ain't got it.
Yeah, I believe that I graduated as a
Dog, you don't have, no, you are not a student of mine. I don't know whose student you think you are. You're not a student of mine. You ain't a student in my dojo. Shout out to Taekwondo. You're not a student of mine. So I don't know what you're talking about. You ain't got no game. You don't know how to talk to a woman. So what is your question, man? I mean, you're kind of like wasting our time here. Can I help you with something, sir?
Yeah, that was kind of the question to see if I had the right interpretation.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Anything else, sir?
Not at the moment.
Okay, you have a good day, sir. Thank you. All right, so guys, lines are open. We got y'all covered. Guys, get your crayons out here for another hour, guys. Chop it up with you guys out here. And if y'all want to call in, got a question, please put a Q. But as we were saying before, guys, out here, okay, learning how to say no to a woman and her request is not about being mean to that woman. What happens is you're allowed to say no. You got the right to say no. I had a client today that he had one of the women that he was talking to had the nerve. He said, I want to take you out on Thursday. You know what that woman said? Saturday. And you know what he told her back? Thursday. And she said, no. I said Saturday. He said, no, I'm not doing, look. If I'm going to do Saturday, it's got to be worth my while. What are you going to be doing for me to make me change my plans up? Because I'm not, if it doesn't involve hugs and kisses and things like that, I'm not changing my plans up. Thursday. Well, see, you don't understand. See, I have all these things to do on Thursday. Da 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 da. You know what he did? He educated by saying, you know what? Then look, let me show you how you talk to a man properly. You don't say Saturday because that's disrespectful. What you do is you say Saturday because and communicate to that person so then he can make the final decision if he wants to move towards the Thursday or the Saturday. Y'all see how the game works right there, gentlemen? Okay, you see what I'm saying? All right? Y'all see that? And I hope y'all guys understand that. I hope y'all guys lock that in. And we say for all you guys out here, guys got a question, please put a Q. We got y'all covered. Let me go ahead and time this guy out. We don't talk to liars. He's in the wrong place. Let's get the statement here. These women can say no with a cold, straight face. Why can we do it? Well, Brandon, here's the thing, Brandon. Y'all shouldn't have to worry. Y'all shouldn't have to sit around and worry about straight face. This is not about straight faces, okay? This is not about straight faces or anything like that, gentlemen. What this is about is you actually doing a thing and actually believing in yourself and move like a man. Your power, your discipline, your standards, how you focus, okay? This is not about trying to be liked. This is not about trying to be chosen, okay? Because here's the problem, guys. Y'all are so busy trying to be liked. You're so busy trying to be chosen. When are you going to take a moment and choose yourself first? When are you going to put everything down second? Women should be secondary. When are you going to put everything down and start choosing yourself? Because here's the thing that we don't chase. Because guess what? We do not run behind anybody but ourselves. And the emotional effect that it's going to have on her when you are allowed to stand on your principles and start to say no to that, it's going to change the dynamic. Not for sex, gentlemen, because I'm not saying that you're going to be able to get sex from a woman by doing those things, gentlemen. We're trying to get y'all to lock in one thought, one mind, one way. And we got to make sure that as you move as men, you start to realize that you have the power to change. All you guys have this power, but we want to create the environment versus run into her environment. If that makes any sense. Okay. See, at the end of the day, gentlemen, she is not used to a man saying no without apologizing. She's not used to a man saying that this is how it's going to be, and that's it. She's not used to a man to run behind her. You know what I mean? And that's who we're saying, you guys. Lines are open, guys. If y'all want to call in, we got y'all covered. Let me see here. This young man has a question right here. He says, they're doing a vlog of the car video about testing woman happening. Yeah, hey, tomorrow's going to be a tough one. It's about breakups. Tomorrow we're going to be doing one on breakups. So we're prepare for that one, guys. We're going to be talking about breakups because sometimes it is tough for you guys, but we're going to have to toughen you up a little bit. So we thank you, Di. Appreciate that. But we're going to be talking about breakups tomorrow. So I have one about breakups tomorrow. And then on the other station, we'll be doing another chapter 3. We'll be moving to chapter 3. But what I'm saying to all you guys out here, this is why we talk about standing on your square. All right. Standing on your square means you don't move from your throne. All right. Gentlemen, when you guys out here follow her lead, you then disappear in her story. When you lead who you are, one thought, one mind, one way, he wants to be written in your story. That's the difference, gentlemen. That's the difference. See, gentlemen, one of the most misunderstood concepts in this dating era or modern dating era that people are going through is that y'all guys think that y'all have to change your behavior and change who you are for her feeling something. You don't have to, okay? You don't have to change who you are. Once you surrender who you are, that's when everything changes because it won't be in your favor at that point. See, when you stop participating on her schedule, when you start putting your needs above hers, everything changes. I hope y'all understand that. And that's what we want for you guys. We want y'all guys to move where everything changes. I'm sorry. Let me make this call real quick. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hang up on him. Let me call him back. I'm sorry. It's an anonymous call. I actually hit the button. It hangs up on anonymous people. So I'll call him back. I'll call him back. That's what my line's hanged up on anonymous people. So it gives me the number. So I call him back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 3128.
Okay. Okay. Wait. All right. Well, 313. Okay. Okay. Well, he's not available. So 312. Call back with your name because it kicks out if you're anonymous. If you're anonymous, it's not going to take you. So I call you back, but we don't take anonymous calls. So you got to call in, and when you call in with your regular number, it will accept you at that point. So 312. Call back in, sir. Call back in. But anyway, for all you guys out here, okay. Let me get this thing right here. Let me see here. He says, Mr. K says, what do you think about talking to her like you own her? Well, Mr. K, sir, I thought slavery was like abolished a long time ago. When do we own things? Or especially other people. So, Mr. K, I don't know if this is the right place for you, but it sounds like you got some kind of a hatred towards women or something where you want to talk to her like you, okay, let me show y'all something. This is some game. I want to show y'all something. Mr. K, I appreciate you calling, ask the question. No, I got it. I want to show y'all something. I'm sure to show y'all the depth of the game. So, Mr. K, the problem is, sir, that her influence over you or a woman's influence over you is so great that you feel that you got to talk to her like you own her. And see, guys, do you see how the game works? See how we're guys who lose do things that losers do because he's not doing it. Because guess what? You can't talk to someone like you own them, Mr. K, when you don't even own yourself. So it's not going to work for you, buddy. It's not. Yeah. He's trying to, you're right. BC, shout out to you, brother. BC, absolutely, brother. Right. I'm glad. Hey, shout out to you and all my dogs. Yeah. Shout out to you. He's trying to force it. And that's what, unfortunately, what a lot of these guys do who don't have the game. They try to force things. But anyway, let's continue what we're saying. Okay. at the end of the day, a woman out here, they want to be invited into, okay? They want to be invited into a powerful and sexually magnetic reality that she didn't recreate. Remember, guys, there is nothing wrong with a woman moving like she's moving at 99% of her life. Because please understand this, every woman has her little piece of her forbidden fruit. Every woman has that dick in the glass that they can break when they choose to break it, and nobody's going to know about it. And that's what I'm saying for you guys out there. I'm not telling you have to date. I'm not telling you have to get married. I'm not telling you have to be in a relationship. You do what you feel that you want to do. But at the end of the day, if you want to be that guy, you get to call the shot. Check this out. And this is something let's talk about this for a second. So for many of you guys out here, what many of you guys don't know, don't understand, or cannot see when it comes to the game is when you hit her on that emotional and sexual level, you get to decide what you want to be to her. Do I want to date you? Do I want to be in a relationship with you? Do I just want to smash? And you know what's so crazy, gentlemen? Whatever you decide, she will be okay with. She is not going to fight you. She's not going to get mad at you. She is going to accept the terms that you give her. Baby, I'm seeing other women. Do you understand that? Oh, I'm fine with that. Okay. So when I got time to see you, I'm going to see you. Oh, I'm fine with that. I'm going to be seeing other women. I'm fine with that. We're never going to be in a relationship. I'm fine with that. I'm never going to date you. I'm fine with that. I'm never going to feed you. I'm fine with that. Hey, baby, when I call you, you just either get ready, or if I'm hungry, I'm going to tell you to go get. I'm fine with that. You see, guys, I know y'all think that's crazy, but when you become that person, that's what changes up the game, because it's not her saying I'm fine with it. Gentlemen, she's not fine with it from a moral standpoint. She's not fine with it from a judgment standpoint. She's not fine with it from her belief system. She is not fine with it. But who gives a good goddamn what she's fine with? Because we ain't talking to her. Yeah, remember the game, dog. I'm telling y'all. Who do you want to talk to? Do you want to talk to the subtotal woman of every guy before you? Or do you want to talk to the emotions and the thing that drives her sexual behavior? The thing that drives her to touch herself, play with herself, and stick things inside of her body. Which, I mean, it's your call, guys. It's up to you. Which one do you want to do? Because you can go ahead and try to mess with that first one all you want. You're going to have to do by her rules. What is that, 4 dates? You got to ask a bunch of questions. You got to be a good gentleman, be on your best behavior. You got to slay some dragons and kill a horde of zombies. And then you'll be her bestest friend. And hopefully you might get to be liked, and y'all will establish a friendship where you get to go Tampax shopping, and then you get to go over her house and help her move and all that other stuff. Or do you want to be a dick? Do you want to be an asshole? Do you want to be cocky, arrogant, conceited? And you want to be the guy, she can't stand you, but she can't stop thinking about you. Because like I said before, and I'm the only one on the internet to tell you this, guys, lock this down because I'm the only one saying this. Ask yourself the $1 million question. When was the last time a woman played with her pussy to a guy helping her jump over, or no, helping her off the curb? Know what I mean? Oh boy, she's really, really licking her nipple to the guy that, oh wait, open up the door. Oh my God. Boy, she getting wet. Come on, guys, let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. They're nasty, but they're only nasty to him. And they're only nasty to him not because they want to be nasty, because they love being nasty. You guys think these women don't like being nasty? Oh, man, it's so nasty. Hey, guys, I keep telling you, they are nastier than you, man. They're filthy. And this is not knocking them. They're very nasty, but that's the question you got to ask yourself. Who are you talking to? Who do you want to talk to? Because who you want to talk to is going to pull everything in its right direction. Okay? Because most of y'all guys think being these nice things, you're showing her this thing. You think that you're trying to show her that I'm a good guy. I'm gonna skip my workout. I'm gonna skip hanging out with my boys to meet you and your girlfriends at a pottery session so I can sit there and do some bullshit pottery and everything while all of her friends ask me a bunch of questions and I'm sitting here like I'm in jail or something like that. You rearrange your schedule to match hers because you think that if I say no to her, that I can't make it, that, oh my God, I'm gonna miss out on my opportunity. Come on, man. We don't adapt to her lifestyle. We don't adapt to her values. And we don't adapt to her peace. Because you think you're getting closer to her. But what you're doing is you're actually showing less of who you are the closer you get in her reality. Remember, your reality is your foundation. And every time you move towards her, you lose a little bit of yourself every single time. You know what I mean? Every single time. And that's why, gentlemen, we always say for you guys out here, this is why the game is so important. This is why y'all guys can win in the game, because at the end of the day, this is not about trying to force her to be, stay, or do anything, right? Okay? But what she loves, or the sexual side of her loves the man that does not rearrange his priorities. He doesn't try to fit into what she thinks a man is. And I'm never going to adapt into her lifestyle. I'm just not going to do that. How can you guys have time like this? Because we're so busy, building our kingdoms. We're leading with our vision. We're leading with our values. And if she wants access to you, she has to come your way. Not in a controlling way that MK was saying, which was weird. And not in a passive way. But in a way that says, I already know where I'm going. And you can either come with me or you can stay where you are. And that's what changes everything, okay? That's what changes the world. Gentlemen, we got about 30 more minutes to chop it up. We're going to do 30 more minutes. But gentlemen, what I'm saying to you guys out here is that, okay, when a woman begins to feel you through the emotional tension, gentlemen, okay, what y'all don't understand is that she doesn't just want to be with you. It's not just about being with you. She wants to belong, not be, but belong in your world that you built, to a point, gentlemen, where she starts rearranging her life to be a part of your life, gentlemen. Because each and every one of you guys listening to me right now, you are not a side character. You are the star in your book, your movie, and everything in between. You are the star. You are the experience. And guess what? And that is why women are going to run behind you, because of what you are to yourself. Not to what I'm trying to say you are, but what you are actually to yourselves, gentlemen. But why does this create things? See, gentlemen, every other guy outside of this room is going to do what? Get pulled into her story. Okay? Versus become the story. And when you become the story, gentlemen, the shift happens because she's trying to understand why don't you, like I said before, why don't you? Okay? Why aren't you running behind me? What is wrong with me? And who do you think you are? Like, who do you think you are? Dog, what I'm saying to y'all guys out here, too many of y'all guys it's just gonna be too late. We have to stop and watch how we're moving. Because, gentlemen, what is so important is I want to show you kind of what's happening to her. And guys, I got a question, go ahead and ask. Got about 30 more minutes into the show. But what I'm saying to y'all guys is that you don't stop your routines. Gentlemen, honor your schedule. Don't change your schedule for a woman. And gentlemen, I don't care if you're doing something. You decide even if she wants, because she's going to want to be a part of it. Guys, even down to you washing your car. Hey, babe, what you doing? All right, hey, girl, what's up? Well, hey, nothing. I thought I'd go to the washateer or the car wash and wash my car. Can I come? And guys, I promise you, I know this is going to sound crazy. Watch what's going to happen in the fall while y'all watching football. And y'all got one on your roster. And she's trying to find a way to get in your good graces. If she doesn't bring you groceries, she'll be like, baby, go and give me your keys. I got you. I got you, baby. Give me your keys. What's up? I'm going to go away and wash your car for you. I got you. I know you like to wash your car in this time, but I know you're watching the game. So relax yourself and watch the game. I got you. Because see, what I'm saying is this, is that if you drop and stop doing the things that you normally do, then she's going to recognize that you're a fake, a fraud, and actually a phony, okay? And she wants to see someone who has momentum. And she wants to see someone that actually believes in itself. I am never going to try to prove myself to a woman, nor should you try to prove yourself to a woman, okay? All right? That's what I'm saying for all you guys out here. All you guys out here, all you guys can win at this. Because you are the reason that she is going to be obsessed with you. Because the thing that y'all don't understand is that we're not doing anything we don't really want to do. And that's not who we are as men. We don't do that. I'm not going to beg you to be with me. I'm not going to convince you to be with me. I'm not going to compromise. You know what I mean? This is where I'm going to be. Around 7 o'clock when the sun is going down, or 10 o'clock in the morning when the sun's already up. I'm going to go leg spread your ass cheeks, sit back on that bench. I'm going to kick back, and I'm going to toss some food to the ducks. Now, if you want to join me, you can join me. And if you don't, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Gentlemen, when you become one of one, you are going to trigger something in her that most men can't trigger, okay? And that is a man that she's got to work for. Please understand this, all you guys out here. In her world and in her reality, she doesn't work for anybody. But she's not giving her pussy away to everybody. Matter of fact, she's kind of like dangling it in front of everybody's face. Everybody's working to get between her legs. But when she meets you, you're not working to get between her legs. Because why would we do that? What's the benefit for us? But a person that she has to work for, a person who already belongs to something greater than her. You guys are greater than her. And that is not knocking her down to say that. That's just the truth. She's not a bad person. You are greater than her. And she has to win you. And she has to work for you. Because you're not going to shrink for anything or anyone. Because there is something powerful in a man that chooses himself over a partnership or a piece of pussy. Okay? And when you choose you over her, she's not going to feel neglected. Okay? She's going to feel ignited. There's going to be something that's going to light up inside of her. Okay? Something that's going to light up inside of her. I keep telling y'all guys, listen. You know, I got to show you. I got to double this up. I got to double this because this is kind of a double whammy, a double whammy. So I got to show you me back in the day. Okay, when I first started doing this back in the day before there was the internet. I did this when the internet first came out. The internet first came out, right? Okay, I have to make sure I tell you this, and also from the 1900s. That's where I'm from, the 1900s, guys. Just want to make sure y'all realize that I'm from another time. But what I'm saying to all you guys out here is that there was something I used to say back in the 90s when I was on the internet, before all these YouTubes and remember before Facebook, MySpace, all this. Gentlemen, if we just turned off the electricity, if we took all the gadgets away, if I always say, you know, people should be glad that there's light, because the day the world goes dark is the day everything's going to change. But women still have that primal sexual instinct in them. You know what? Just like guys, you don't think women want to get a nut? You don't think women like to come? Do you think women just like, well, you know, I guess I'll come once a month? Nah, man, they're playing with themselves all the time because they love busting nuts, right? And because they love busting nuts and all this other stuff, okay? That's primal. That's inside of them. And what I'm saying is that's what we want to tap into. See, that primal side of her comes out when she closes that door and closes the whole world off, where she can let her hair down, gentlemen, and be and do whatever she wants to do, and the world will never know. There is something in these women out here. It's primal, okay? And it's something primal in a woman that triggers in them when she runs into a man who refuses to abandon his growth, his edge, his evolution, his square, his throne. See, most guys are actually committed to getting between her legs, but the guy that gets between the legs is actually the one that is committed to himself. Gentlemen, we got about 23 more minutes left in the show. Let me get this question right here. Steve, I was talking to a woman on Snap, and I randomly unadded. She called me on Facebook, Instagram, saying she was sorry. She didn't mean to. Wait. You were talking to a woman on Snap, and I was randomly unadded. She called me on Facebook and Instagram saying she was sorry and didn't mean to. See, okay, Joshua, this is class participation. Everybody put a 1 if this is sexual tension, and put a 2 if it's not. Put a 1 if it's sexual tension, and put a 2 if it's not, gentlemen. Put a 1 if this question is sexual tension, and put a 2 if it's not. A+, 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 A+. God damn it, I pass all you. God damn it, y'all. Why y'all trying to act like y'all all smart and shit today? God damn it, I was hoping to get 1-1. God damn, stop being, hey, y'all trying to be show-offs and everything. Hey, Joshua, excuse these guys. They like to show off sometimes, to acting like they know how to read and write and everything. But man, what does it matter? Tell me, explain to me, what does it matter if she's calling about some frivolous ass shit? That has nothing to do with sexual tension. It doesn't matter. That's why I love my chat room dogs, man. That's why I mess with y'all. This is why I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm saying all y'all guys, man. I'm just saying, y'all guys, y'all got this, man. And what I'm saying to all you men out here, why do you care, Joshua? This is not sexual tension, Joshua. You're not building or creating anything. You're not. So please, Joshua, I appreciate the question that you're asking, but the problem is you're not creating anything. What is this supposed to be? You're not, her calling you, so what? Please, Joshua, help me out. Please help me understand. Who cares? Why should we care if she's calling us about this? What does it matter? It doesn't, Joshua. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying, dog. You gotta open your eyes to the game, dog. And if you open your eyes to the game and learn what we're trying to teach you, you'll be better off, dog. You'll be better off. Okay? All right? And everybody, I want y'all to say hi real quick. Can y'all say hi to Royal, please? Can y'all, real quick, everybody say hi to this guy? Y'all put a 1 and say hi to him. Y'all want to know why y'all want to say hi to him? Because did y'all know he got kicked out of he got kicked out of a room in April. He created a brand new name because he got kicked out of our room. Now he's got to create another one. All right. Ain't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how they do that? Isn't that crazy how they try to come back in? That's crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, guys, let's continue, guys. You got a question, please put a Q. We got y'all covered. We want y'all to soak this game up. Want y'all to learn the game. Got a question, guys. Got about, we got less than 20 minutes to go, guys. So let's go and get our questions in and let's go ahead and soak this up. But as I was saying to all you guys out here at the end of the day, and this is what's so important in the game and all this other stuff, is that she wants you to be the light in her tunnel. She wants you to lead. She wants you to be the guy that says that I am the guy. I'm not trying to force the guy on you, okay? I don't need to be accepted. And that's what I'm saying to all you young men out here. Joshua, listen to me. This goes to you, Joshua, as well. Okay? What you have got to do is you've got to stop being the guy thinking you're doing something when you're doing nothing around a woman. You see what I'm saying? And for all you young men out here, this is not about being arrogant. I want a woman to see your commitment. Okay? Gentlemen, when you go over into her world and kiss her ass, you know what you're saying? You're saying, I got to do what you got to do, and I'm going to run behind you. But you know what an asshole is saying? A a-hole, a one of one? You're not the reason I became great. She's not the reason, right? And you won't be the reason I stop. That's how you got to talk to these women. That's how you got to move. You don't have to yell at them. You don't have to scream at them. You don't have to talk down to them. You don't have to belittle them. This is not being about arrogance, but the emotion has to feel the commitment that you have to yourself. Okay? You don't cut back. If you're playing basketball with your boys, you know, y'all get together, have some beers and things on Saturday or whatever. You don't cut back on those things, man. Okay? You see what I'm saying? You don't skip who you are for her, ever. When you stand on who you are as a man, guys, she will begin to respect your time. She'll begin to respect your boundaries, okay? And at the end of the day, LaQuinn, I'm glad you've been waiting for the live, but we're about to wrap this up in about 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes. So if you got a question, go ahead and ask, buddy. But we're about to wrap this up in 15 minutes. But what I'm saying is you are the dynamic. You get to make her feel more feminine. Do you know what that feels for a woman when she gets to be in her femininity? When a woman is around someone that shows her what it's like to be ladylike, to represent him right. You guys out here, it's a change, man. You see what I'm saying? And she will start admiring you when you stop to slow down for her. You don't slow down for a woman. She needs this. Listen, gentlemen, when a woman can recognize your drive that you have for yourself, then what she's going to do is everything she can to put herself in the same view where you're going. Because if you go after her the way you go after yourself, shout out to my girl. God damn, even before we get in the show, we got 1111. Ladies, you know I'm the only one on the internet that got you ladies covered. Knowing I'm not the bad guy, ladies. It is 1111. For all the ladies that's listening now, and all the ladies listening, even when you listen, whenever you listen, it's 1111. So what I want all you women to do is go into your drawer where you got your Willie Mammoth. It's 3,000 that's beating that pussy up. And your fingers. Then what I want you to do is I want you to rub your fingers and rub that dildo and dream of a man. And I promise that will happen. It is 1111. It is 1111. Shout out. She is on time. You see what I'm saying? See, that's when you had game. She popping on time. She know. I think she sets her clock. So you know what? When Steve is around, I need to let him know it's 11:11. Y'all see, she always on time. I like that. Hey, look, that's the kind of woman you want to give a light pat on the ass. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to tell her to do anything. She just comes in the room, says it's 11:11, and floats off. She has done her job. Mental pat on the ass, girl. Mental pat on the ass. Guys, got a question? Go ahead and put a Q. We got about 15 minutes to go, guys. If you got a question, please put a Q in there. We got y'all covered, guys. Okay. We got to stop real quick. I'll throw another one at y'all. Being so predictable. And for all you guys out there, to have understanding when it comes to the game. Don't forget tomorrow we're gonna be talking about breakups. How a man handles breakup. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. I know it's a pain point, but it's okay. Then we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Okay, we'll be dropping that in the morning tomorrow, and we'll probably have I won't be able to do a show probably tomorrow night. So we'll try to drop 2 things out for you guys out there. But anyway, let us continue, man. As I said, for all you guys out there, LaQuinn, okay, I appreciate it, girl. You finally decided to show the world that you are a woman. Okay. I thought you was bad. I thought you was just a dude and everything. Not to say you were, it's good, man. Okay. So, but guys, you got a question, please put a Q. We got y'all covered. But what I'm saying is to you guys out here, women are never going to fall in love, get wet, or get turned on. Okay. With a simple routine. Okay. They fall in love, they fall in lust and get wet with emotional experiences. Always remember, guys, we're the only ones that's talking about things on this level because everybody's trying to get her from the surface. And if you're going for the surface, she is in control of that area. That area from the surface, that's her ass and her titties, is her base power place. It is the place that she has the most control over, conscious and subconscious. That's why she's so emotional, which she should be, but that's how she recognizes emotional men from the surface. Because what we've got to do is we've got to hit her in the emotion through who we are. She knows the average guy is always going to say yes. He is always going to defend or say sorry when there's an issue or a problem that comes up. And she's always going to know that the average guy, because a lot of guys, I always say, Steve, well, how can I get her tonight? How can I sleep with her tonight? How can I do this with her in a sexual way tonight? Well, if you cannot create any kind of sexual tension, gentlemen, sexual tension, okay? All right? What she say? Hey, you might not be there when I call, but you know what you will be doing? You will be sending me a message saying, Steve, I am so sorry. I got so busy. But you know what? I'm going to make it up to you tonight. I'm kind of in one of those moods and I got a little itch I need scratching. So why don't you go ahead and scratch my itch for me, Steve? That's how it works. See how that game works? So they're not always going to be there. Lauren, you're right. They're not always going to be there. They don't have to be always there at your beck and call. But guys, when you call them, okay, when you call them, they're going to be like, oh, yo, I missed his call. Oh, shit. Let me give you all an example. I still got it. I want to give you all an example of what it looks like. A woman, quick message. Let me find it real quick. It's one of these. Let me see. Is this it right here? No, that's not it. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one right there. See that right there? Listen, gentlemen, when you reach out to a woman, it doesn't mean she's going to reach out to you because every woman is busy doing something, right? But the beautiful thing about the game is that when she knows you're the guy, she's going to say, fuck, I missed this call. Someone going to be like, damn, I missed this call. Like, oh, shit. I missed this call. Who is he talking to? I get my dog, Mr. Justin. Like, Mr. Justin call a chick. He's like, oh, I'm going to call you. What's up? You know, this is Justin in the building. You know, what's good, girl? What's up? I'm just going to leave you a minute. What's up, baby? Get some time. Holler back at your boy, Jay. Jay hangs up. She's like, oh, my God, I missed this call. She going to freak out over my dog. You want to know why? Because she knows that, guess what? If you ain't around, there's another one waiting for that phone call. There's always somebody else waiting in the bullpen to say, man, I hope she doesn't answer that call so he can call me. Because she like, man, I missed his call. So let me go ahead. Hey, baby. Hey, just, I'm sorry. I was in a business meeting, baby. I'm sorry. Look, baby. Look, I'm going to be free in a few. Hey, look, wait, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I go to the bathroom. You see what I'm saying? Hey, big dog. Look, this is what you all do. This is what you do. It's real easy, brother. Look, this is what you do. Watch this. Don't act. Just go ahead and like it, subscribe, and hit those notifications, right? And then when you do that, buddy, you don't have to ask. You'll know, right? This is part of the game. These are all teachable moments. Don't ask. Do what it takes to know, okay? So I appreciate the question, but all you got to do is a few steps and you'll know, okay? So guys, we're down to our last 2 minutes, but guys, you got a question, please put a Q. We got y'all covered, but let's continue going while we're doing this, guys. What I'm saying is you never want a woman. Okay, gentlemen, if you're only messing with on the surface, okay, what's going to happen is she's going to become bored with you. Without sexual tension, she's going to be bored. She's going to pull away. Okay. She's going to start to create drama. Okay. For this. Okay. If you're not stimulating her sexually, she's going to create drama to be sexually stimulated, to create an argument, because that's the environment she's coming from. She's coming from an environment in which what? I got to argue and fight with somebody versus just be. She's going to start to compare you to other guys just to keep you on your toes. And she's going to start telling you you're so sweet and kind and thoughtful and understanding because she's saying something is wrong and something is missing with you. And that's why as you learn and soak up the game, you have got to move different. That's why the game is so beautiful. I'm not trying to challenge her. She's not important enough in my life to challenge. I'm going to stand on who I am, but I'm going to create the sexual tension because I don't walk on emotional or non-sexual eggshells. I'm not rude to her. I'm a weird thing to her. I'm real. I say what I mean, and I create tension, and I flirt, and I seduce the attention. My silence carries a lot of weight because when they don't hear from me, it bothers them. Okay? And when she tries to push me, I push back even more because she's so used to pushing back and getting her way, she can't get her way around a real man, one thought, one mind, one way. And it is that moment, in those moments I'm saying, is that she realizes that she's not with someone that plays games. Because this man has sexual depth and sexual range. Okay? And my girl Nikki, see, this is how cold it is. Nikki says to me, talk that talk, general. And I'm saying at ease. I'm saying at ease. If you want me to whisper that whisper, then you know what you need to do. See that, guys? Always take what a woman is saying to you and flip that bitch towards sexual tension. Be a little flirty. Most guys would see Nikki saying, talk that talk, general. And you'd be like, hey, how you doing, Nikki? How's it going, Nikki? Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that, Nikki. Not that guy. No, at ease, soldier. You really want me to talk that talk? Then holler back me at the back end. Get at me on the back end so I can actually talk that talk. Hey, you are dismissed. See that, guys? That's what I'm talking about. That's what women like. That's what we got to get y'all to start changing up. From this point on, when a woman is talking to you, flip it. And be smooth to them. Talk that yak, MC. Talk that yak to gentlemen from jump. It's got to be from jump. You cannot build sexual tension after you have left the neighborhood. I'm the only one to show you the neighborhoods. Remember, I'm the only one that shows you the neighborhoods. We've got to stay in the neighborhood. If you leave the neighborhood, you cannot come back. So why leave it at all? We want to stay in the neighborhood of smashing. And every street has something to put you towards smashing. That's what I'm saying to y'all guys out here. The next time a woman says something to you, don't just answer it with some polite, hold on. Wait, let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch that bit. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh. Nikki. Nikki. I appreciate that, Nikki. Yeah, hey, Nikki, man. I really do appreciate that. That was the nicest, sweetest thing, Nikki. Thank you. That was really kind of you. Well, I'm about to go knitting. Would you like me to come? Would you like to come with me? We can have mimosas. We can get our nails painted. Thank you, Nikki.
Nah. We ain't that guy. We're not that guy. Let a woman, hey guys, write this down. Fuck around and find out. Come on, write it down, Doc. Come on, write this. It's gonna be our theme for, hey guys, I'm Peg. We 608s. We ain't 304s. We 608s. Oh, yo, we 608s. So we need to behave like 608s. Fuck around and find out. What do I mean by fuck around and find out? Any woman that says something to you, I don't care if it's good morning, I don't care if it's how you doing, I don't care what you're up to, how's it going, you better turn that shit sexual some way. And I'm not talking about having her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm saying start it off with flirting with her or something like that. How's my day? I don't know how my day is because you haven't accepted my offer to hang out with me at Lake Spread Your Ass Cheeks. What are you up to? I don't know. I haven't seen your picture. When you send me a photo of yourself, I'll let you know what I'm up to. I'm just not going to divulge any information for free. See that, guys? That is fuck around and find out from a 608 perspective. From this point on, guys, and I want y'all to put this in the comments. We can't say, just say F around and find out or something like that. What I'm saying to y'all guys out here, from this point on, when y'all are talking to a woman, all right? When y'all talking to a woman, it is very important that you don't make it friendly, make it flirty. Because the moment you open your mouth, you're creating a perception and a reality that she's so used to, where she knows the moment she says something to you and you're nice, kind, and sweet, you go into the pal. I showed you this the other day with a car. I'm going to show you this real quick before we wrap it up. You thought, what is the pal, guys? Let me show you the pal. I'm going to show you all this, guys. And don't forget, on our other channel, y'all see we got on the other channel, guys. I want to show y'all. Make sure y'all check this out. We're on chapter 3 tonight. I'm going to be dropping chapter 3 probably tomorrow. But we're on chapter 2. Chapter 3 is going to be dropped tomorrow on the sister station. Y'all can get that by looking at the post and on the Man Mindset. But let me show y'all this, guys. Let me show y'all this. It's crazy, man. Let me show y'all, man. This is so crazy to me. Gentlemen, what I'm saying to y'all guys is this. The moment you open your mouth around a woman, you're going to fall into one of these 3 categories. Where do you want to fall in? You want to be in the friend zone? You want to be creepy? You want to be one that's going to trick his money off? Because she can smell a trick from a mile away. All right? Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Nikki. Hey, Nikki, let me introduce you to Friends Avenue. Nikki, it's not really an avenue. Okay. Friends Avenues happens when I'm so friendly by grabbing your hand and bringing you closer to me and whispering something in there. Now you can come on inside. You come on inside a little bit. Come on inside and kick your feet up and relax yourself so I can show you what it's like on Friends Avenue. I'm saying, man, talk shit. Gentlemen, don't let a woman ever say anything to you that you cannot flip, okay? All right? No, is that a dude or a girl? That's not a man. That's not a man. That's not a man. That can't be a man. There's no man named Nikki. There's no man named Nikki. There's no man named Nikki. And that better not be is that Nikki, are you a guy or a girl? You better be a woman. There is no guy named Nikki. Nah, cigar. Nah. Nikki, are you a guy or a girl? Nikki, you better say something. Hey, that's a woman. Guys, is that a woman? Guys. No, it's not Sweet Tea. That's a woman. Guys, chat room, what do y'all think? Is that a woman? Nah, there is no person named Nikki that, I gotta kick him out, dog. We can't be having no dog. Nikki, you gotta get out, dog. We can't have no dudes in here. That's a woman. That had to be a woman. I didn't even check. Oh man, we had to let her know, man. No, man. Shh. I thought that wait, hold on. Who said that? Wait, what did he say? He said his cousin named Nikki. He's a man. No, but wait, no, O-N. That's N-I-C-C-I. That's not N-I-K-K-I as a woman. N-I-K-K. No, I'm not talking about long hair. N-I-K-K-I is a woman's name. Guys are not named N-I-K-K-I. Keep going, dog, real quick. Man, shit ain't happening. Nah. Hey, no, that's a woman. That ain't no dude. That's a woman. Nah, man, I don't believe that shit. Nah. Nikki is KKI. There is no guy in this planet named Nikki. But anyway, getting y'all back to what we're saying, man. All right. Double K is the feminine way of spelling it. Yeah, but that's a woman, though. That's a woman. Like how women talk. You know what I mean? That's a woman thing, right? Right. Well, yeah, I've never seen a dude named Nikki. Yeah. Hell, man, hell no. Ain't nobody talking to man. Come on, man. Yeah. No, we ain't saying Nucky. We ain't saying Nikki. No. We're saying a woman with KK, a woman with KK. Ain't no dude named Nikki. Yeah. Hey, that's why we had to keep it going. No, hey, I get it. Okay, you got me. Nikki Sixx, but he's the only one. You're right. Bass guitar from Motley Crue, but that's 80s. That's in the 80s. There's no other Nikki in this day and age. That was 1980s with poofy hair, MTV, and Hairspray. You got it, DW. I give you that. But that was 1980s, dog. We're damn near we're 6 months away from 2026. Ain't no Nikki as a dude. Ain't no Nikki. You got it. He right. I'll give him credit. There was a Nikki Sixx in the 80s when they had the hair bands. The boy bands with the curly ass hair. Yeah, that was it, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. No. Darling Nikki was a nasty woman. Darling Nikki was nasty. Okay? Darling, okay? That's what we're saying. Anyway. All right, guys, man. Hey, man. Well, hey, Titus, did you know? I'm gonna shock you. If you look at the history of heels, look it up. Women didn't wear them first. It's crazy. Men used to wear them before women. Now I'm there saying, look, do the history on it. It's crazy. Heels were worn by men, not women first. Look it up. You look at all that regal royal stuff, man. You please understand. Don't get it twisted. I thought it was Nucky Barnes. You sure it's Nikki Barnes? Nikki Barnes. Is it Nikki Barnes? Wait a second. Now you're going to the 70s? Isn't Nikki Barnes in the 70s? Hold on. Now you're going back. See, y'all, look. I see y'all smart asses trying to be smart asses. But we're talking 60s, 50s, 40s, 70s, and 80s. We're not talking 2025, 2015. Y'all are going back. Y'all going back to the 40s and the 20s. Hey, Shay. Nikki, yeah. Come on, man. Nikki Bella, yeah. Well, all right, man. So we got it, man. Guys, we appreciate all y'all guys. Please appreciate yourselves, man. Gentlemen, we're going to have a show on breakups tomorrow morning. We're going to drop that, and I'm going to start working on chapter 3. And I'll put that out on our sister station. So, guys, if y'all need that, we got y'all, man. For all you guys, I do appreciate you guys. Please appreciate yourselves. You need to get us themanmindset@gmail.com, themanmindset@gmail.com, themanmindset@gmail.com. There's a transformer named Nikki. Wait, what? But wait. Wait, a transformer runner. I don't even, y'all are trying to reach. Yeah, 1920. Yeah, Andrew Shay, I got a gun, Shay. Yeah, Nikki Barnes. Yeah. Yeah, you got it somewhere? Yeah. Get out of here, copper. Maybe back then. But there are no Nickies today. Hey, I got a son. Yeah. Wow. What'd you name me after your name? No. I named him Nikki. Huh? No. What'd you really name him? Nikki. Wait, who? Yeah, with 2 Ks. Boy, that boy have a long, tough life. Okay, man. Okay. Let's see here. Wait, let me say this last question. That kind of confirms our sir, wait, time out. So there is no such thing as a trauma as a man. So please, sir, please. I know you believe in trauma, but can you please, this is not a victim place, okay? This is not a victim place, okay? So please try to get some help or some therapy. But this is a room of men, okay? We don't have trauma in here, okay? So I hope that we appreciate you here and we love for you to be here, but we're just trying to show you that, and I say this in the kindest words, fuck everybody else. Be all about you. Shay, be about you. 8:30. Yeah. That's how they did it, I guess, in the 90s or whatever. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. So we're going to go ahead and have a breakup tomorrow. We're going to have a video for you guys on breakups. And then we're going to do something on the sister station. We'll work on chapter 3. I'll have chapter 3 out. So I do appreciate all you guys. And don't forget the new track, my new poetry track I put out a few days ago. If y'all want to check that out, go ahead and check that out. You need to get at me. Get me to manmindset@gmail.com. The manmindset@gmail. Now watch this. Now, guys, let me show y'all something. Okay. So remember I told this guy and I gave him an answer. Did I not? Did I not? Chat room. I want to make sure. Did I not? So you know what, Mimi? I'm going to give it to the jury. Jury, and the jury's going to be everybody in the chat room real quick. Everybody in the chat room. Jury, this young man is spitting in all of our faces. He asked me what time, and I told him to go ahead and subscribe so he can get the time. So because he wants to spit in our faces, do we keep him in, put a 1 or put a 2 to get rid of him? Y'all decide real quick. Do we keep him in the room 1 or do we get rid of him because he's being a disruption to us? What are we doing? 1 or 2? Okay, what are we doing? 1 or 2? What we got, guys? 1 or 2? Give me 1 to keep him, 2 to get him out. What we got? He has a nerve to say to us what time. We already gave him the answer. Oh man, it's a split. It's like a split decision. All right. Hey, you are lucky. It's kind of a split. Don't ever say that again, or you will get kicked out. That's fair, okay, guys. So if he says that again to me, I'm kicking him out, dog. We don't do that here. Anyway, wasting the class time. Anyway, guys, I don't want to waste your time anymore, guys. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, and we'll get all that stuff out. Don't forget, I'm gonna try to do something tomorrow night. If I don't, we'll have something Friday morning. We'll have something Friday morning for you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Please, gentlemen, at the end of the day, appreciate yourselves. You need me, get at me, and we are going to go from there. Holla at ya.
What up, though? It's your boy, Paige Kennedy. You already know what it is, and you're listening to the manmindset.com. Dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
What's up? This is T.O., and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
This is the Shark Damon John, and you're listening to themanmindset.com.